Heyo, y'all. Welcome to WatchaMania. It's your All Elite Rewind Watchalong for AEW Dark Episode 10 and AEW Dynamite, Garland, Texas, December 11th, 2019. I'm your host, Advi Devin. How we doing, y'all? Everybody's Friday's been treating them good. Hope your weekend's starting off right. It is. I am so excited for the return of the All Elite Rewinds. Y'all, it's been a little over a month or so since we last did this. Oh, a little under a month, I'm sorry. But yes, y'all, in fact, we got a few new faces, so quick little breakdown, the All Elite Rewind. It's not much more to it than it sounds. It quite literally is us just starting over from Double or Nothing 2019, watching through each AEW show chronologically. Once we hit the Dynamite era, we decided to squeeze in the episodes of Dark beforehand, because especially in those first couple of years, Dark is very prevalent to the storytelling of AEW in some aspects, at least enough to where I feel like there'll be a few times we're going to go, oh man, I wish we watched Dark. So that's why it's on the lineup. And it also helps us see the entirety of the AEW rosters at the time. I mean, yes, it has been a lot of fun. I'm glad to be able to get back to them. We were doing them on Sundays for the time being, same time, but between adding GCW and New Japan to the schedule and subsequently having too much wrestling happening regularly on Sundays, the All Elite Rewinds kind of haven't been able to happen as much, so we're back with them. Now on Fridays, considering my GM streams on WM Network ended a little while ago. Hey, EO, welcome in. EO knows about it. EO's been around the block when it comes to the rewinds. Good to see you, fam. Again, hope your weekends are starting off right. One last bit of admin, y'all. Please do drop a thumbs up. Goes so far to helping us on these streams. These Rewind Watchalongs are a very different vibe. They are not live reactions. And that automatically is like, YouTube's like, oh, well, who cares about those? We care about those. And we know there are some out there that do as well. Those thumbs up are going to help us be found by those folk. But yeah, by the way, I mean, New Japan is on tonight. If I find a link, do you want me to send it to you, or will you chill at live streams on? I saw that New Japan World is having an April 2nd and April 4th show. I do not do any legal streams. I official support only kind of thing. So if there is like some service being provided in a different country that I can subscribe to and theoretically through VPN use, then yes, absolutely. Otherwise, it seems like it might just not be for us. In which case, then yeah, I wouldn't be able to squeeze it in. Because I do know that the first Road to Sakura Genesis show is happening tonight, but I was under the impression it was going to be live. Okay, get it, man. Appreciate you. Well, because the thing is, No Mercy is like, what if it goes down in the middle of the stream, right? Like, say I decide to go that, like, moral set aside, I dive in on the stream, and then goes down in the middle, and we're here in a watch along. We don't have the show to watch anymore. Here you coming with the collective weekend. We are in for a B heading at the TG the lab show. We got a Masha and Kanosuke. Yo, I am not familiar with Aoki, but those other three in the same match is so amazing. April 2nd is the Switch 2 reveal. I'm excited for that. So New Japan is exciting that day too. Oh, then it sounds like it's going to be a busy day, because yeah, there's Dynamite and New Japan that day. And of course, as you just put, the Switch 2 reveal. So Rewind Live, or is it just a video you find? No. I go through Twitch TV. I'm sorry, not Twitch TV. Triller TV. Triller TV has all of the Dynamite episodes back to episode 1 listed on them. Also available on, of course, Max, I believe, has released the first bulk of episodes. You can find it through the TBS or TNT apps. They have them listed. However, I do believe those are mobile only unless you have some sort of plug-in on your PC to make it operate in that regard. I'm on the wrong tab, aren't I? Yes, I am.
When there's no rules.
Why is it all the way over there? Okay. Cool, thanks. You think Mr. America will show up on AEW sets? Mr. America? No. We were in trouble for next month. You're so right. But I think we've put it off long enough. Y'all, here's the link to the AEW Dark episode that we're watching currently. If you want to watch it on your own feed, of course, you could just join the Discord. We sidecast everything we watch along to over there, so you can be prepared in that regard. getting that link for you now. Oh yeah, Mr. America. Oh. But yes, y'all, again, those thumbs up help us so much. Double check, make sure you got them up. But we're gonna get into it in 3, 2, 1, go. And just for clarity, y'all, we normally... Oh, I need a quality update. It's gonna be a quick, brief buffer. Sorry about that, if that desynced us, y'all. But yes, for the sake of recapping everybody, especially those who have not been keeping up with the rewinds until now, I'm going to let all of the recap stuff on this episode of Dark play. It will result in the stream being a little longer, but it's a Friday night instead of a Sunday night, and I think that's the benefit. Yo, No Mercy, you saw it? 2019, 20... Oh, you think so? Then you're going to love this. Because, yeah, this is for so many different reasons. This is for those who have not experienced it to be able to experience it for the first time. There are those who haven't experienced it since then to experience it with recap. People who missed it to get a second chance. This was right around the time the Nightmare Collective formed. Yes, No Mercy. It's been mind. It's even funnier when he's just Cody, not Cody Rhodes. Love Dark P is a cop guys trying to help new beginners and do. I see. For real, Jesse. You see, yeah, and comparison notwithstanding, I just loved that Dark had, like, we saw not too long ago Kenny Omega versus Joey Janela on Dark. Like, what? We saw the Young Bucks versus Best Friends on Dark. You should remind me of chat. Yeah. No, I'm trying to get away from that. I just got done arguing with people on YouTube over it. Wait, why is it going to be long tonight? It's not going to be like long. We're looking at to get out of here before 10:30 Eastern. It should be under 3.5 hours of a stream. This episode of Dark is hour 16.
I'm curious to see who's going to pounce on the other one first.
Well, Jon Moxley's been pouncing on a lot of people, and Joey Janela found that out this past week on Dynamite.
Just might be, Darth. Welcome in, by the way, fam. Hope your weekend is going to be good. It's going to be so weird seeing pre-pro wrestler Dasha, right? This is baby Dasha. This is when she first came into AEW. This was when she was just doing roles like this. That guy. Yeah, the downside of these rewinds, pretty much Jimmy Havoc. There's just this guy. Oh, wow, I did not update my layout. That's rough. God, if I already got a job at Walmart. Too good for him. No, maybe he's done better. Right? I don't know. I just not a good dude.
We will also take you back to last week on Dynamite and hear from the American Nightmare Cody, as well as a bizarre turn of events from Brandy Rebels.
Yeah, so well, I was right there with Cody, and that was crazy. And of course,
and she was with Awesome Kong as well.
She always is. But right now, let's head to the ring for our very first match this week on Dark. Excalibur joined this week by Chuck Taylor of Best Friends, and I'm sure Orange Cassidy will be there.
Julio wore the mask better. Is Peter Avalon still in AEW? No, I don't believe he is. I think he left the company last year. I think in 2023 he started taking up a lot of indie bookings, and then like 2024 his contract officially ran out. Twitter posting Vixen tagging him. Twitter say Nito's clown. Ran into his clown. That's hilarious. Nah, I don't think we can, Rev. I in that gimmick in AEW is DOA.
Not finding many friends here.
I say in AEW very specifically.
That calls itself champagne.
It was a TNA act trying to thrive in AEW. And yeah.
I apologize.
Leva Bates does not seem
The tale of two librarians.
her fellow librarian Peter Avalon's views.
This is a three-way bout set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring from Camden Town in London, England, weighing 14 stone, Jimmy Havoc.
We saw Jimmy Havoc last week on
I agree, Julia wears it better.
he was fine.
Oh, the memories. For real.
Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy doesn't even get a nameplate. Look at that. Oh, he's not his headset on anyway.
Jimmy Havoc $1,000
Bro is just like gone.
during that casino, or excuse me, the Diamond Dozen Battle Royal.
Yeah, I'm very aware he stayed with me in the crowd.
Agreed, no mercy. There's been a few times during these streams where I've just been like, first off, there's been plenty of times where I've forgotten something. And it like popped me all over again. And it's so wonderful to have that experience a second time. I mean, you immediately get hit with the, that's right, I remember this happening. So it's not quite like the first time, but it's still much closer than you think you're going to get. So it's great. So I'm sorry. This girl is not very lovely. Girl, you're supposed to be. What is this? I feel like the easy answer is pro wrestling, but I don't want the answer to be that easy.
Scorpio Sky coming off his unsuccessful challenge to the champion Chris Jericho.
I just realized he's coming out alone.
First ever singles match here in AEW. And now coming back in a three-way match. Sky, of course, one half of the AEW World Tag Team Champions, along with Frankie Kazarian. And you have to imagine Peter Avalon and Jimmy
Agreed, Jesse. No, that's the thing is, when we come around to 2020 during the pandemic, you're gonna see certain people just inexplicably disappear. Some of that will be due to travel stuff, but most of that is going to be due to speaking out stuff. Well, to be fair, not too many people in AEW were outed because thankfully AEW didn't have too many of those kinds of people. But yeah, Jimmy Havoc is one of the most notable of said exodus.
based on the strength of competition, your opponent's record, and Scorpio Sky's tag team record has not lost a tag team match in a
Scorpio's guy was used. Pepper's Farm remembers, agreed.
huge role. And Jimmy Havoc
Although a lot of that does have to do with how healthy he remains.
chair. And looking for even more plunder, chasing down Leva Bates.
Leva Bates.
Move out of the way.
Those heels are not the most mobile thing in the world. And now
Hey there, Jordan. What episode is this? This is episode 11. This will be Dynamite episode 11 on Triller. How goes, Jordan? Welcome in, my man.
and Peter Avalon guillotined over
Oh, yes, that's right. This is, we are watching Dark first. I'm so sorry. This is Dark episode 10. Wow, I'm being my dumbass.
do so as Leva
There you are.
a little miscommunication. 1, 2.
It's like these librarians aren't on the same page, Excalibur. Have you guys made that one yet? Man, I'm maybe the best.
The double ring skirt had me catting.
Scorpio Sky coming off the middle rope. Dive.
Oh, yeah, no, it's just like a little quick blanket over it.
Count only from
My dumbass. It's just like, yeah, and then Jordan was going to pull it up and be like, all right, so where are you at? I don't see Scorpio Sky on this card.
on the outside, courtesy of one half of the World Tag
What's the
Team
dude in?
Champions. Havoc. Oh, the Japanese style arm drag.
I don't know about any penis druids, but might you be referring to Marty Skrull? Because he is the big no-no guy that was on that show.
And Havoc.
He's actually, fun fact, that's the reason why we did not do a watch-along of All In. I initially planned on the All Elite Rewind starting with All In 2018, because I actually never saw that show. I still have never seen the show. But when I was told about several of the people on it, I was like, I don't know if I want to deal with that awkwardness. I already know we're going to have this Jimmy Havoc issue.
Calf of Sky.
That was a perfect Undertaker parody.
Win-loss record.
Penis druids would be amazing gimmick for everybody.
Peter Avalon with a 0-5.
Amazing. Oh man, that's a great show.
Expect him to be the
I still do need to watch it sometime, but it probably would just be like in a non-watch-along environment.
now looking for that
I mean, ultimately, it's one of those, like right now, it's just a matter of addressing the elephant in the room. I feel like it's a lot less awkward now that we've done that. But even then, it's still like, yeah, but this guy's still on our screen though, isn't he?
Irish whip into the ropes, reverse, boot by Havoc, a knee lift by Avalon.
Double teamwork on Scorpio's guy. I mean, I don't know. I watch Jericho every week, so there's that.
Accidental tag team work there.
2019 AEW is everything.
I think Avalon and Havoc stuck
Fair take.
themselves on the same page, but making common cause. Working
I
up
can't,
Sky,
you know, I can't find myself
one half of the tag team
having an easy time disputing that. And even then, I don't think I should. Just because, like,
Came in as a replacement last second.
the best part is we get to enjoy both, you know? That's one of my favorite things about these All Elite Rewinds. We started doing it at 500 subscribers, and I'm really glad this was something we committed to. There have been times where I'm like, man, maybe it should be cut. I'm like, no. This has become such a fun thing, and it gives people a second chance to experience AEW Raw for the first time.
Oh, look at this Avalon with the martinis. Driving Jimmy Havoc face first into the center of the ring.
Oh, yeah, no. I don't think that's bold, Ray. I think it's very clear. It's a shit haircut.
Comes out of the corner. Firing up that big lariat. Diving back elbow. Not the soul, but there from Scorpio Sky. Avalon telegraphed it, and Sky taking advantage. Sending Avalon into the ropes. Drop kick takes him off his feet.
Beautiful drop kick. Great leaping ability does this Scorpio Sky. Really living up to that name.
Back elbow there.
No, honestly, Scorpio Sky has an insane vertical leap.
That swinging DDT, but Sky deposits him out on the apron.
He's so ridiculously athletic.
Taking a chunk out of the hand of Scorpio Sky.
I appreciated that even at this point, while he was still tag team champion, they're trying to get him some more singles heat.
He was going to attack Sky, but he
Coming off the tail end of that
cornered. Oh, look at
world title shot, he came short in against Jericho.
Form on that belly-to-belly throw over the top rope. Sky bringing this crowd to its feet. Maybe going to go to the Sky on his own.
I had accept the singular vocals that I covered. Don't do that. Don't do that.
flight here in Champaign, Illinois. Let's take another look at this. Sky dumping Avalon over the top, and then following up with that beautiful tope, taking out both
Literally.
other members of the opposition.
He's got to get one back
This
inside
should be
here
more
to the
times
pin. He's got both of them down.
Yeah, AEW has a lot of, and it's funny, right? Because
It's a back elbow. Sky
watching New Japan more often has shown me that AEW was trying much more to be like New Japan in the beginning. Build a lot with tag matches to set up the big singles matches.
another uppercut there.
Those darn Europeans, man, they're born knowing how to throw that thing. I can't throw one to save my life.
Jimmy Havoc sits
No. Scorpio Sky is not in WWE. He's still, as far as I'm aware, under AEW contract.
Jimmy Havoc taking a moment
Place
to
the spots for
focus
Dark. Kind of, Jesse? Yeah, kind of.
at the very beginning of this match.
Once Dark ended, Ring of Honor matches started to be recorded like that much more.
I mean, he's ejecting staples there. You saw one fly. Is that $10,000? Does it have to go into someone?
I believe it's when it goes into an opponent, it is. That's when the
Yeah, because you see, no mercy. Where I see it as, it's very much
could have purchased
pro wrestling's best take at a sports-like presentation. In that you
for what he's done with that staple gun.
you build feuds through the matches, because theoretically it's an extremely unprofessional and dangerous workplace if you just have the chance of being jumped at any given point by your coworkers. Like, imagine you're at your job just doing your thing, and then all of a sudden somebody runs up and like you're a janitor or something, and you're just mopping, and someone runs up and just kicks your mop bucket down the hall. Oh, he kicked out. Okay, I was like, yo, Scorpio's not gonna make it.
Here in AEW.
You saw Sky couldn't decide if he wanted to go for the pin. He knew Avalon was
Yeah, the difference is ROH is a different promotion. It still technically is. A lot of people don't see it that way because it isn't booked that way. But ROH on paper and like by technicality is its own promotion, which is why there it is. It works around a lot of specific legalities with Warner Brothers Discovery, for better or worse. Aren't meant to be assaulting me at the job. Oh no! Flash cut to Jordan, just getting shit stomped. Just like, yeah, the kitchen has really just been coming after me lately. I've really been trying to align with the bussers, but it isn't working out. You know, like the idea being that like the beef, the personal beef, isn't sanctioned. Y'all are supposed to be competitive, like in the same way if you were to look over to like basketball, football, or something. If there's a problem between players, chances are that's not going to be regularly featured. That's not going to be, encouraged. You know, my man Ben is like not cooperating with me. No, actually, is this because just
that anger and frustration perpetuate to move him forward, and he was victorious this week.
pinned Chris Jericho.
He has before.
And you got to be a great singles wrestler before you're a great tag team wrestler, right?
Very true.
Absolutely.
Very true.
So how about that? Now, for the third straight week, we have seen some very, very disturbing videos from the Dark Order.
My time of the day.
Here's the latest
I'll try coming for my time of the day here.
on AEW.
Yes.
Are you sure you're ready? Yes. To lose it all? Yes. To sacrifice it all? Yes. What is your motive for joining the Dark Order? Revenge. You are one.
There it is. What is this? The Dark Order.
Look at me.
It's the one from the previous vignette.
With the Dark Order. Yes. Will you disown your family for the Dark Order? Yes. Then what is your motive for joining the Dark Order?
Just wanted friends.
Yes, this is Dark Order pre-Exalted one. Agreed, Darth Thor. The thing is, I think it can now. When they signed the extension with Warner Brothers Discovery about with Collision on it, it gave them exclusivity rights, which meant that they couldn't broadcast Dark and Elevation on YouTube anymore. But people are speculating now between Bax, between Triller, and all these other things.
Creepy stuff.
Our
That
best
poor guy
TNT
just
champion,
wanted some
truly.
friends.
He did. He just wanted some friends. He was willing to forget about his family. He was willing
But
to
I
forget
believe that is no longer
everyone
the
who
case. I
has
think
been
that, also Honor Club is the thing. They could broadcast AEW Dark on Honor Club. I think the problem with that would be is that Dark and ROH would look a little too similar.
We're going to be hearing, no doubt, more from the Dark Order.
I don't know what it is, but I see a lot of pinfall houses in the future as a team.
Also, let's take you back to
Huh.
Dynamite last week, where AEW World Champion
Flashback to last night, them getting pinned by Premier Athletes.
Khan of Lake
I don't know about that.
And unexpectedly found his next opponent for the AEW title.
So I think Battle of the Belts. Oh yeah, Battle of the Belts is gone, and and honestly, kind of happy about it. I've never been more upset with an AEW concept than Battle of the Belts. Like, y'all have this chance to have this special power hour of like 3 big banger matches away from pay-per-views, and you choose to make them throw away title defenses. Or even less than that, contendership matches. Yes, it is. No worries. Fighter Fest, yes, it is a 2-week Dynamite event, usually in July.
2016. This is not the list any longer. It is the lexicon of Le Champion.
What happened to Jake Hager? Contract expired.
Refused to wrestle Jon Moxley.
He was a big for Dynamite. Right, Jordan? For real. Especially when you know that was supposed to be... like, the whole thing with Inner Circle instead was supposed to be the club showing up. It was supposed to be Gallows, Anderson, and AJ Styles showing up on the first Dynamite. But WWE management got word of it and threw a fuck ton of money at AJ. That is Brian Danielson made it. Ben showing up to take Omega was the greatest appearance. Jesse, you have no idea. That is literally my favorite match of all time. Brian Danielson versus Kenny Omega at Grand Slam.
Hold on a second, Luchasaurus. I know what you're going to say here, but you didn't let me finish because next on the list is...
I would have lost my shit. AJ is in my top 3. I hear you, Darth. I would have lost my shit too. I've been like, are you serious? Could you imagine AJ Styles and feuding with like Cody Rhodes or Kenny Omega?
medieval history. So it doesn't surprise me that dinosaurs are on.
Oh, we got AJ Styles and Cody Rhodes, but I think an AEW would have been a very different and honestly more interesting thing.
And as far as Marko,
Especially at that stage of their careers. You know.
he's small for his age, but he's more man than you'll ever be.
Easy, Tiger.
First of all, Marko Stunt is small for any age. And second of all, so if it's not you and it's not you, you can't mean you. You think you have what it takes to face Le Champion? You couldn't last 10
Damn, that's
minutes
nuts,
with
Chase.
me. You understand what I'm...
I know that I can last 10 minutes with you, and I'm gonna kick your ass.
Here we go now. Got the big guys in there too. Look at Marko.
Who is he? Jack Barry is? Yes. Especially in the stands, just the, with just the sideburns.
What sounds like a match has been made. A challenge has been accepted.
Ooh, yeah, no mercy pick agree.
Right, Tony? Corpus Christi, American Banks.
According to AJ Styles, he's on his last contract, so there's that.
Match Jericho says of 2019.
Kind of a weird way for it all to
Wow,
transpire, but it's great to see
that's
Jungle
big,
Boy get
Jesse.
his shot.
Now that match is set for December 18th when AEW Dynamite originates from Corpus Christi, Texas. But right now, it's time for our next
Especially
bout here
United
on
at some
Dark
point in the future when the
as
tag
Marko
titles.
Stunt and
I think that's gonna happen down the road. They have their whole careers to do it, you know.
John Silver and Alex Reynolds.
Wait to see that title again. Agree, Jordan. But I also am enjoying the build to it. I've also gotten to the point where I'm kind of numb to it. It's no longer a case where like each and every. Oh my gosh. Speaking of baby.
The tag team of Jon Silver.
It's freaking jacked, baby. Sorry, I did it. Yeah.
By none other than the doctor herself, Britt Baker.
What's up? I'm so happy to be here.
Thank you very much.
Honestly, I'm with Eo on just having hope for it. It would be great.
Never a bad thing. But we have
Stack of large check.
here tonight. Jon Silver, Alex Reynolds, taking on the Jurassic Express contingent.
I did lose my train of thought. Oh yeah, Jurassic Express. I feel like they have their whole careers to come back around to one another, and it could easily happen within the next year or two, honestly.
And their opponents, Marko Stunt,
Britt Baker. Well, Baker.
What we saw last week
A lot
on
of people
AEW
love
Dynamite. Le Champion Chris Jericho offering his challenge. He had the lexicon of Le Champion of contenders that he would not face.
That's a fair
One
take.
man that was not
See
on
this?
that list is Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy won't be in action tonight.
No, I did not see what Swerve said about retiring.
Jericho next week
What
in
is that?
Corpus Christi, Texas on Dynamite.
Jungle Boy totally fearless too against Chris Jericho.
And I mean, he would not be deterred, not be denied. And Jungle Boy
Slapped him straight in the face.
making a name for himself.
Pre-CM.
Maybe next time
That's specifically the line we're drawing.
Jungle Boy's name will be number one.
Jungle Boy's number one on my list, so
Not your boyfriend?
no, my boyfriend. We've already been through this.
Marko Stunt and Luchasaurus set to take on Silver and Reynolds. As I mentioned, Silver and Reynolds still looking for their first victories here in AEW. Marko Stunt and Luchasaurus looking for their first tag team victory.
Yes, Jordan.
Luchasaurus
There's
was winning a couple weeks ago.
that's one of my favorite things about the Rewind is there's some of us revisiting this stuff. There's some people who weren't watching the company at the time,
From the back, and he
and
really feels like he's the protector of this group.
there's a little bit of something to experience for everybody in that
Jungle
regard.
Boy is new to society, and he said that
There's some people who are watching, but only like casually.
the first 64 million years of his life, he was shorter than Marko Stunt. And then
He's
he hit
piecing
a growth
out.
spurt.
And before
Totally fair. I think people have gotten so used to wrestlers having to stick around for like
Luchasaurus, of course,
years and years and years when
stranger to
I don't think that's necessary.
academia, much like yourself.
I really connect
Like
with him for that.
wrestlers can have a great sturdy like 10-year career and peace out. They don't need to be having these like 35, 40-year careers. There's nothing wrong with that, but yeah. He's only 28. No, literally.
And then the big stomp for added effect.
Hell, Leo Rush retired at one point, and he was younger than that.
You know this, Britt, but you are a dentist.
I know.
I basically went under, so I never saw this area.
I think once or twice. But now Marko Stunt being thrown.
Marko is so unpredictable. I feel he is truly the craziest one of this group, and that could make him potentially the most dangerous in some
Very on and off, especially during the pandemic. I heard things like Brody and Hardy coming in. But...
For somebody the size of Marko Stunt.
Oh, really? You see, that's awesome.
so athletic.
So I'm glad that you kind of get a chance to live this up. I imagine you kind of like looked back on what had happened in the time you missed.
Two count as Jon Silver able to kick out. Referee Mike Posey keeping his eye on the action. And now Marko Stunt looking to build up a full head of steam, but Reynolds right behind him. And Silver coming at that running kick. Cover. 1, 2, 2 count. And Britt, we've seen you in singles action here in AEW. We've seen you.
No worries, no worries. See, eventually we're going to get to that point. The thing about the All Elite Rewinds is theoretically will never end. Because there will, in fact, at some point we'll eventually be watching the stuff we already have watched live here on this channel.
Well, they've been partners for years, but I mean, look at their
Like I've said, the big thing is I can't wait to get to Blood and Guts 2021 because that'll kind of be like a mile marker for me. That was my very first watch along.
really been impressed with lately.
And now Alex Reynolds standing on the hair of Marko Stunt.
Ruthless, these two.
And you mentioned how the Jurassic Express, your favorite unit here in AEW.
Absolutely.
Their shirt's a bestseller on shopaew.com.
So interesting seeing Alex Reynolds and Jon Silver just kind of being pre-Dark Order, like just being a tag team. Like this is before Dark Order. They're just kind of here.
Look at Marko Stunt trying to fight up from his backside, but Jon Silver puts him right
I believe at this point as well they were already signed.
taking him off his feet.
Right across the chest.
1, 2. 2 count again, says referee Mike Posey.
Ooh, okay, so
Reminder if you are
what eras of AEW? Like Fade, yeah, like the phases of AEW. I feel like there is the pre-pandemic era, starkly drawn from the top of 2019 up until March 2020. There is a very specific phase of AEW. I mean, there are you see the growth even in that time period, but it ultimately has that same, like, we don't really know what this is feel from an audience perspective. And then you get into the pandemic era, and that is very much defined as the pandemic era because it's still AEW. It still has that certain energy, but the thing is, it had defined its groove without the infectious crowds. Because the thing about AEW in 2019 is it was a very unique crowd to see on TV. You know, you didn't see, like, we're almost used to it now by this point with it. Oh my God! Yo, the military press cutter was sick, and the way he like pulled him out of it as well.
How inspiring.
Theater is too on stage of Tony Omega having a live episode. Yo, huge. So yeah, the pandemic era is largely defined, and then there is, I think, you could call it the punk era, as rough as it is to say, but they feel like there's nothing else, like terminology-wise, you could define it as because it's very short after they get back to full-size crowds. Punk comes in because apparently there was like talks with Punk going back to like right before the pandemic struck, and the idea was to wait for that moment to be in front of a live crowd. So Punk has literally was sitting there training for like 2 years as these were being discussed. A big thing that made him want to sign with AEW is how they handled the Brody Lee's passing and everything with that. Ooh. Along with with how they handled stuff from a moral perspective. Just kind of blows my mind at insight. Improve themselves and build something new to show the world it wasn't just another promotion. Yes, because that's the thing is like so a lot of promotions died because of the pandemic. AEW did not want to be one of them when it had so much promise the year prior. In the Punk era, of course, goes up till All In 2023, and then since then, I think from All In 2023 up until the start of 2025, you could say was its most variable era. I don't know what to call it.
Marko Stunt up on the shoulder.
but I feel like we saw a lot of changes and direction shifting for AEW in that time period. Oh my God! The Canadian cutter with like the diving cutter combination. Were you and Tony doing that live rewind? Somewhere in between never and not gonna happen. I'm not quite sure where though.
Luchasaurus and Marko Stunt really putting it together here tonight on AEW Dark.
Imagine if I could change that. That'd be dope. It would be so interesting to be like, so like, what was the thinking point here when you were watching this? And if you looked, they made another AEW game.
Marko has been accepted, and here we see. Look at this.
You see, the concept of what they were going for with their last game, I Will Stand By, was a great idea. I just think for their very first game, might not have been a good call. I think they should have going for a 2K feel a little too early for that at that time. But I think
Jurassic Express gets a win, and maybe that will help their teammates.
but I feel like the core concept of like going back to an old game style is something they should have gone to down the line. I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought a little bit and hearing what they were saying. I still could never figure out who that was on commentary.
Very much so. Very much so.
Excalibur. It's a great idea with a lot of holes. Exactly. You see, that's the thing is like the core gameplay, perfect, exactly what they wanted to achieve. But there was a lot of issues with Ukes apparently. We came to learn that there was a lot of things that Ukes kind of got in the way of between their lack of effort or just different ideas they had.
Let's go to the newest member of our team.
In the last game, it was their first. Yeah, you see. Oh, I remember what I was saying now. I don't think they should have gone for like a 2K feel, but something like an SVR would not have been a bad. Oh my God, Lexi Narrows with AEW in 2019?
Past Wednesday on Dynamite, as the #1 ranked competitor, Hikaru Shida, was upset by unranked Chris Statlander.
Yeah, that was huge at the time.
Elated Beast Nyla
Omega
Rose
hate
scored a
being an
decisive
MVP because he was in
victory
charge of it.
over
Yep.
Librarian, leaving
And the thing is, Omega wanted
even
to,
though domination in AEW continues, it was her
like he wanted to run that game. He had such big
AEW officials.
hopes for it.
Shortly after the victory, Nyla continued the beatdown on the Librarian. This sparked Shanna to head to the ring, not only to help defend Leva Bates, but to also seek her own revenge for what happened last week right here on Dark. This is what ensued.
Let's make another game. Yeah. Yeah. Talks about it a lot on this game streams.
Shanna was trying for a quick hit that time. And Nyla now looking underneath the ring.
Well, that pretty well answers our question. What's next?
Oh yeah, WWE 2K19 really lived on a while. Wasn't until 2K23 came around when people were like, okay, we're really kind of willing to give it a shot. People tried and even enjoyed 2K22, but I personally was amongst the crowd like, nah, I need more than that. And I actually only got 2K23 kind of on a whim. And it ended up reminding me how fun it can be to play it. Oh, no doubt, Jesse. I think they did fairly well considering the circumstances, but I also understand why people feel the way they feel. I love the callback because this was right around the time that Britt was seen in on Reynolds. That's right.
For her actions,
Yeah, you see, I never got 2K22, so I can't speak fairly on it.
remainder of 2019. Over the past few weeks, we have seen a transformation.
Where's your fave, eh?
of Mandy Rose,
She's-
as she has aligned herself with
I look forward to a lot of Britt Baker stuff. I will say that. I try not to set too much standards, because ultimately there are some people watching this either here live or on VOD playback. Shout out to y'all watching this on playback for, seeing it the first time. And I'd hate to just be like, oh yeah, this thing that happens in
after the win.
2 weeks, or this thing that happens on later on in this show.
Here with you tonight, Chris.
I mean, obviously we can't sit here and dance around spoilers for the thing that most of us have already seen and are watching again right now. I think that's a little too silly, but I do try to have some level of balance.
An opportunity for you.
Yeah, Jordan, just this is her alien gimmick with the little
The Nightmare
dots and
Collective
the
is a part of a grander family, and
I don't know, her
families
hair is
aim to grow. So, tonight, you will be the first
Pledge yourself to the Nightmare Collective. We will take care of you. We will elevate you. You will have a home here with us. Pledge yourself.
I appreciate that, Jesse, because I know some people don't exactly enjoy the experience on playback just because it can, there is a certain level of disconnect. You're not there actually in the chat talking with everybody and stuff. But I personally have had fun doing that in the past and have enjoyed that experience when I haven't been able to catch a watch along live. So I figure there's other people who are going to feel that way too. So I wanna keep it in mind for them, Said Brady never wrestled after AEW. I would have loved to see her get better. That was mean. But yes, I do think that there were, even at the time, her very last AEW match showed she still had a lot of in-ring improvements to make, and she didn't. She could have. Time is sold, but maybe she's decided to do other things with her career, and not for nothing. She's an extremely talented and skilled individual in many other ways. I'm not one of those people who are like, oh, talentless. Like, nah, none of that. I won't have that. She's an excellent personality and one of the best promos in the company at this point. Really, at any point she's in it. I'm sorry. Who told you it was open mic night, bitch? Is an all-time top 5 line in this company's history.
A young competitor known as Big Swole. Her journey to AEW has been one filled with many hurdles. One of which has been battling for her.
Yep, I remember Karma. I also remember Amazing Con.
Big Swole is me. I am the Big Swole. I'm the swollest of the big and the biggest of the swole. Basically, it just means I have a big personality and a swole mentality. So everything in life.
Stephen Amell said he would love to wrestle. Really? Even after his deathmatch experience? No, it was Stephen Amell. Never mind. I'm getting it mixed up with David Arquette. Why am I getting those two mixed up?
And a bag of chips,
Two completely different eras. Wow.
I just put it out there, and I'm just me. April 3rd.
I'm unapologetically a Big Swole fan.
My parents call it my second birthday because
I just need to put that out there. I know there are some people who are not fond of her, regardless of the drama with her departure from the company years on, and I won't get into that now. But no, like this interview right here, it resonated with me a lot the first time.
Or your intestines is going to explode in your body, and then there's nothing that we can do about it. So after rushing to emergency surgery, they took out
And also her charisma.
of my intestines. It just
Dumbass.
tore my whole world apart, honestly. Especially being told I was never going to be able to have kids or never be able to be active, and I was always active my whole entire life. I tried giving up a lot of times. In my mind, I was all like, I already can't have kids. Like, what am I going to do? Like, this is, like, it's it for me. Like after I pass away, there's no one else I can, give my love to or share my stories with. So, kind of just put me down and put me in a bad mental place. And so I just spiraled out of control, completely out of control. After I got pregnant with our daughter Odessa,
Dumbass.
reinvigorated my will to live and not just go through the motions or let this disease control me and control my life. I usually tell myself every day, Ariel, you're not going to be motivated, but that's why you discipline. You have to have that mentality to keep going and striving, because there's people out there. Their dreams rely on me.
Chills back to that promo, Jordan. You're so right. Because I'm sitting here and I said this top 5 line, but I don't feel like I can't confidently back it up. I'm not sitting here. It couldn't be like, oh yeah, no, this line, that line, and this line to fall in. I've never been good with lists like that.
That you can't do something, you can't go on, and you can't do this. And me, I'm just like, screw that. I answer to someone who has the last word. I just took that and I just kind of ran with it.
Whoa.
Thank you for having me.
No, of course. Actually, we would love to have you back more. Would you be willing to accept entry level deal? Yeah. We want to keep bringing you back. There's so much potential. The sky's the limit for you, and we need someone like you on the roster. So if you would accept their offer, I would be completely humble. Listen to those people, you know? They love you out there. So thank you so much, and hope to see you much more. Yes, me too. Thank you.
Yo,
Crohn's disease is really just a mental game. You have to get over that block.
damn,
of
seeing that,
wanting to
oh,
do something
must
or
be.
shouldn't do something because you're scared of
That's
what might
national.
be happening.
Broke his ribbons.
Should not be in your vocabulary.
And nobody.
Like fear.
Wow, that no, for real, Jesse. That's commitment. You wanted to do it so badly that you were willing to risk getting injured, and then once you got injured, still try to roll with your responsibilities that otherwise would be compromised if you didn't.
What you feel. So be very mindful about listening to people's advice about you, because I honestly believe that what people think about you should be none of your concern.
Let's take a look at the rankings for the women's division of AEW as it stood this past Friday. Breaking into the rankings after her big win over Shida is Chris Statlander, who checks in at number 5. In at number 4, dropping 1 spot this week, Dr. Britt Baker. Emi Sakura checks in at number 3.
Oh my God.
And despite being suspended
Work on
for
that
the
one.
rest of 2019, the native beast, Nyla Rose, moves up 2 spots to number 2.
That's crazy.
Contender once again this week,
Still number 1 though. Okay.
a reminder, the new rankings
Fair enough, considering the state of the division elsewhere right now.
social media on our Twitter feed at AE Wrestling. And there you have it, guys. That's a look at
Again, one of my favorite things about this era, the rankings legitimately mattering, being consistent for the most part. For the most part, they do have a few flubs, but ultimately.
Okay, but I think you came back a little bit early. Okay.
Yeah, I know. We had this discussion.
All right, man.
Thanks.
Chris,
It's
you took
gone.
a pile drive tonight from Pentagon Jr. A lot of us want to know, are you all right, man?
Is that your question, Alex? Am I all right? Is that the extent of your journalistic knowledge? Am I all right? No, Alex, I'm not all right. In fact, I'm furious. All my experience, all my strategy, all my knowledge, and I went out there tonight in front of everybody and I up. I made a mistake. I knew I was coming back early, but I wasn't in the right mindset to beat someone as good as Pentagon Jr.
Which is nuts, because he took a loss to Pentagon Jr., who 2 weeks prior took a loss to Trent on Dark. Maybe, but I'd be pissed too. Like, are you gonna write for after somebody? No, 100%. No, I'm so with you on that. Like, seriously, how are you going to look me in the eyes and ask me, like, did you not watch the match?
7 Central, and we will originate from
You could have just phrased it a little differently.
Garland, Texas.
That's right. AEW comes to the Dallas Metroplex for the very
By the way, y'all, again, please do drop a thumbs up if you haven't done so.
talk about those matches. Last week on Dynamite,
As well as, do drop a bell. Sorry. Make sure the bell is always on for notifications. Sorry. Got myself mixed up here as I was going to pull up the link to the new channel. As well, we aren't going to be doing GCW No Compadre tomorrow. We are still starting off strong on Sunday with America's Most Wanted. So do people.
What you witnessed last week was our first order of chaos. We were sick of seeing your face everywhere, on every billboard, every talk show. It's disgusting. We're in your house to cause you pain and destruction. This is the butcher, this is the blade, and I'm the bunny. And we're here to cut the head off the snake.
Well, that explains a lot about their motives when it comes to Cody. But as we found out last week, Cody retains his focus of wanting to get one person in the ring.
MJF has said he will never wrestle me.
as a hell of an
Major
absolute,
cult issue.
and I do not deal
No,
in
for real.
absolutes because you say you won't wrestle me. I need to wrestle you at Full Gear. You made a decision to throw in that towel. That was not your decision to make. It was only my decision.
This is a segment of their debut from last week.
And you owe it to me because I hand-picked you, Max. I hand-picked you when nobody else wanted you. And I have
Because now there's a sense of value to it on top of inflation that has occurred since then.
whether they thought that you were hood rich and the scarf that you cling to is indeed a fake,
Roasted him.
or whether it was that you do the work.
I also just realized that I did not prepare my Dynamite episode, so I'm gonna have to do the classic gimmick, y'all, where I go through a little bit of buffering to get the show on.
These bright lights, you are nothing but a Bush League NWO version of Chris Jericho. I looked past that. I saw young. I saw hungry, albeit angry. I saw a little bit of myself. And I was naive to think that I could make you my protege, but I was not naive to the fact that you're a bad guy. I knew that MJF was a bad guy, but you were my bad guy. So let's sweeten the deal. You say you won't wrestle me? What's it going to take?
This was right after MJF said he's not going to wrestle Cody for shit, off the heels of him turning on Cody at Full Gear.
Loves that truck. It's yours.
And this was Cody. The point of Cody was like, what do I got to do to make you have a match with me?
Courtesy of Tony Khan. Means the world to me.
Yes, No Mercy. I can't wait for that. I believe it was for a role in a show. What is after this Dark Watch Along? Oh, then we'll be watching Dynamite December 11th, 2019, which theoretically happened the day after. Well, was released the day after. Dark is in this weird limbo where it is acknowledged that it is taped the previous week's Dynamite, but it airs the Tuesday before the current one. His hair is actually, yes. His hair is naturally black, but he bleaches it blonde. He has since he left WWE. And he went back to black for a bit for a movie role. And it was just kind of very jarring that he did. And then he just went back to the blonde. No worries, you're all good, No Mercy.
That is over $50,000 in real cash. You need me to validate it? I'm going to slip a hundo off and...
People in like the 13th row being like, pick me. Like, come on, bro.
Right there. Can you go ahead and give him that? Like I said, over $50,000.
Oh, no.
It's yours. I still think MJF...
I just saw the 2020. The AEW became one of the most over wrestlers.
I still think Max is the future.
Yes, he did. Yeah. That is technically true.
I'm going to teach you. I'm going to harm you. I'm going to lacerate you. All you need to do is name your price. Each and every one of us.
Nice
I'm waiting. Let's do this.
Along with all the legal incentives, Cody said to MJF, pick a partner.
Bro almost went full. Let's do this. That's Brody Lee. No way, was that actually? Oh my god, I didn't even recognize him. That's amazing. Little Easter egg.
What do you say me and you play a little tiny game? Let's live in a world of make-believe. A world where I don't come from a family that has more money than the U.S. Mint. Who am I kidding? Right, Wardlow? Of course I have money. And with that money, I was actually able to buy the assistance of the bunny, the butcher, and the blade. Oh, that's right, Cody. You and your tiny little Mark Boy fan club weren't aware I was behind that, were you? Shocking. But you know, Roller Coaster, when you are the holder of a
Oh, roller coaster. He called him that even.
$1,000 ring, what's a couple grand really going to do to my bank account? So now you're in a bit of a pickle, aren't you?
Because he was No Mercy. He's not even. He's 23 here.
Shield you away from those two grotesque monsters and that beautiful bunny. And boy, am I glad she's hopping around here. But that's the thing, isn't it, Cody? You don't have any friends left. And that's exactly why you asked BBB to pick your tag partner.
Well, he let his hair on the sides grow out a little bit more, so you didn't see the roundness of his cranium as much.
You are my best friend, after all, right? My mentor. So I gave him a little bit of insight. I decided to pick the partner for them. And now let me tell you something, Cody. This guy I picked is so good. So good luck, champ.
No worry, No Mercy. Although there's no GCW. GCW is tomorrow night after Collision.
And that's all because of me.
But Fred, not by Fred. I totally get it. Yes, you will be missed.
Team Marshall to be Cody's partner, and the two will collide with the Butcher and the Blade, along with the Bunny, tomorrow night live on
Alrighty.
Dynamite.
Yeah, have a good one, No Mercy.
What else MJF has
Shall.
planned for Cody?
Yes, we shall miss you, friend.
Dynamite this past week opened with quite a six-man battle, as the Young Bucks, for the first time ever, teamed with the Natural Dustin Rhodes against members of the Inner Circle, the Spanish God Sammy Guevara, and Santana and Ortiz.
Sammy Guevara rolling skates, and the super kick party is right here.
Yes, this, I believe last week it was a trios match. Young Bucks and Dustin Rhodes up against the Inner Circle of Proud and Powerful and Powerful. No. But yeah, Proud and Powerful and Sammy Guevara.
And now the Spanish God. Oh, the 630 senton. 1, 2. Oh, no. Dustin kicked out. How did he get out of that? Sammy can't believe it. And now Sammy Guevara doing some
My biggest unexpected moment. Why did he still go for it? Is what I'm wondering. Toast. What was my biggest unexpected moment in AEW?
After the match, Santana and Ortiz were out of control and made a startling challenge on social media.
Trying to.
Where's the damn doc? Not another one. Where's the doc? Not another one. Not another one, man.
I'm really trying to think of what was my most unexpected moments. I'm going to throw a left field answer to that because I still remember being so left fielded by it. It was the Dynamite after WrestleMania 39. It was Ricky Starks and Juice Robinson. They were set to have a match, and I'm not sure if the match got thrown out or if it was like right before the match or something. But Ricky and Juice got into a tiff outside of the match, and Ricky started getting the lead. And then just bam, out of nowhere, Jay White's music hit. He is not in the company at the time, or at least this was his proper debut of the company. And he just unceremoniously comes sprinting down the ring and helps turn it into a 2-on-1 jump. And we're all like, weren't you going to WWE? I thought they were just about to sign you. We're just doing this like right now in minute 3 of the show. Like it was so unexpected. And he had appeared on the program up until that point, but it was just like, sing here. What? Now? For this? It was kind of nuts. However, there are... Because the thing is, like, that was the most... I'm taking the word unexpected literally, you know? Because there are things that I to some degree expected in some capacity. That still surprised me much more than I thought they would.
The following week, Wednesday, December 18th, we will be in Corpus Christi, Texas.
One being Mariah May's heel turn. Up until shortly before it happened, I knew at some point there was going to be some sort of turn or coming to blows or boiling over. But then everything at Forbidden Door went well between Mina Shirakawa and Toni Storm, and all was well, and all three of them danced off into the night, and all was well. And then Mariah went through the Owen and won. I thought the whole thing was going to be like, eventually Tony's going to realize, oh, we got to face each other. Oh, well, and then the tension would rise then. No, we're frolicking down. Oh my gosh, she won. It's so great. Oh, they're going to get the trophy. It's going to be a nice... She just whacked her with the... What's going on? Like, I was so rattled. I had no idea it was going to happen.
February 5th, it's AEW's debut in Alabama. We'll be there, 6:30 local bell
To be a
time.
bagger.
Following week,
Great.
February 12th, Dynamite is coming to the greater Austin, Texas area at the HEB Center at Cedar Park. 6:30 local bell time there. Tickets for both Huntsville and Cedar Park on
HB Center, yeah, we were there. Not too long ago.
For tickets to all these events, go to AEWTix.com. And you guys, you know what? AEW Tix make great holiday gifts and stocking stuffers.
Tis the season of the inner circle. Tis the season of Le Champion.
Okay.
Tis the Christian.
I'm going to skip that. I should have probably told people.
As Kenny Omega faces Kip Sabian,
56, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Sorry about that, y'all. I completely forgot about the concept of syncing and just... I'll be skipping through this. I'm shocked by Jay White not having a singles title yet. Fair take. Obsessed with beating the Elite. Well, all right then. Yes, another time so it could be 57, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Of the current lineage of the title, definitely that seems to be the case.
Sabian is 2-1 in singles competition here in AEW.
Kip.
And Omega, the 4-2 record. Omega, the number 3.
Kip Sabian, the winner of the first ever singles match in AEW. Miz and Marie's eyes in that entrance. Two match winning streak, ranked third.
Omega, as you see there on that 2-match win streak, the number 3 ranked contender for Chris Jericho's AEW World Championship title.
Do we always have that? Like a little bit about us above our name? Have to. Okay. I don't know. What does mine say?
It said, according to Dustin Rhodes, you really just started wrestling 2 weeks ago.
Obviously, brand new to the business. Thank you, Dustin.
Locker room leader, Chuck Taylor joining me here on commentary.
18-year vet.
Orange Cassidy would not let us get a word in edgewise, so we had to ask him to leave the booth.
He didn't seem too upset by it.
Excalibur's got the perfect level of sarcasm.
And you have to imagine a victory here for Kip Sabian. Obviously easier said than done. Would skyrocket him through the ranks.
Oh, this would be the biggest win of his career. This is probably the biggest match of his career.
And Kip Sabian, of course, was the winner of the first ever singles match in AEW history, defeating Sammy Guevara on the buy-in at Double or Nothing on May 25th earlier this year. If you haven't seen it, catch the buy-in on YouTube and watch the replay of Double or Nothing.
It's probably in your suggested viewing on the side of your thing right now.
So you're saying all this stuff about Destroy? Donna is just standing there holding the camera. That's hilarious. Oh, that's kind of funny.
Squaring off here in the main event on AEW Dark. Referee Aubrey Edwards drawing the duties for
It's pro wrestling, so it makes sense, but it's still just damn.
taking the wrist of Omega. Now steps behind him. Omega jockeying for position. Dropped hold. Sends Sabian down to the face first to the canvas. Omega went for that front chancery, but Sabian able to avoid it.
Oh, these lads are bringing the big grabs here.
Inexperience, actually giving up 10 years of experience. Sabian 9, Omega 19. He makes up for. Oh, Omega just sweeping him down, making it look easy. Omega. And Omega sending Sabian down, but Sabian not.
Omega's just trying to punk him out. Left so hard at that takedown. I don't blame you. The way he just kind of punked him out there was kind of funny. I don't know. Get back then.
Went over the top and then faked out Sabian. Sabian covered up. And Chuck, you've been in the ring with Kenny Omega. You've been tag team partners with Kenny Omega.
Yeah, I've known Kenny Omega a very long time.
And can you talk a little bit about how his game has grown in the time that you've known him over the last like 6-7 years?
I think it's more than that, but I mean, I think it was 2008
yeah.
when we met, 11 years ago.
Nice with the misdirect.
Oh, the speed of Omega.
From seeing him in the ring and tagging with him.
It's so great seeing Omega move. I'm so glad he's back.
I don't even know if he thought
Kotaro Crusher.
that he would become arguably the best wrestler in the world.
1, 2. 2 count only, says referee Aubrey Edwards.
He always had all the tools. He's always had the power, the speed, the technique.
But it's really been in the last 4 or 5 years that he's maximized his potential.
Yeah, spending all that time in Japan.
Kip's got to do something to turn this around. He's kind of just being made an example of at the moment.
Making it his whole life. He's stepped up to another level that only a handful of guys in the world maybe have ever been to.
And that just gives credence to the fact that a victory here for Kip Sabian would be the biggest of his career. Sabian covering up once again and is getting chopped up by Kenny Omega for good measure. Sabian sent
Oh, messed up the turnbuckle cam.
elbow strike. And Kenny Omega, you said it, he is one of the best in the world. When he gets going, when he gets cooking, there are none better, and he is so dangerous. Kip Sabian is going to have to bring his game up to another level if he hopes to counter Kenny Omega.
Clearly, Penelope Ford claims the victory.
Got Omega rattled.
I gotta think.
Do you even wrestling math, bro?
Sabian's biggest advantages in this
Yo.
match is that
He tried catching himself, was not able to.
Were they in a 6-man together? Have they ever wrestled? You know?
No, I believe that this is their first ever meeting.
Either way, I know they haven't spent a lot of time together, but I can tell you, I guarantee you, Kip Sabian has seen a lot more Kenny Omega matches than the other way around. So if Kip has any tricks up his bag, tonight's the night to use them.
Yeah, Kip Sabian needs to go for broke if he wants to do exactly what he's. Oh, look at this, Penelope Ford. Super
You see? There it is, victory being claimed.
Trying to distract Kenny Omega and doing a good job of it.
It's very apologetic.
But it's Sabian sneaking in the back door, boot to the midsection of Omega. Omega.
No, don't tell me it didn't work out. Okay, got him with the Rana. No, for real. Yo, from Rana to Rana.
How about that?
No one was expecting that, least of all Kenny Omega. But she did it without even messing up her hair.
Yeah, we've seen Penelope very impressive in some matches.
No, he is not serious.
Oh, Sabian goes over the top and crashes into Omega on the outside.
Kenny Omega like dive and
Hey there, Ben. Welcome in, dog. How it goes.
Look at this. Sabian over the top, crashing into the immediately came up clutching. A little lip service there. And now Kip Sabian springboard into a
Springboard drop kick, love it.
Beautifully done, got him right in the chest.
1, 2. Picture perfect drop kick pinpoint accuracy there from Kip Sabian. But Omega's still able to kick out. Penelope Ford doing a great job of turning the tables on Kenny Omega, turning this match into the favor of her man, Kip Sabian.
Choking him on the ropes, taking advantage of that 5 count there from referee Aubrey Edwards.
Aubrey admonishing Kip Sabian. Sabian would hate to have this match end in a disqualification. This opportunity to take the fight, to unseat the Elite. Oh! Hammer throw into the corner.
Finally turning it around, he is. And he's busy jaw-jacking to the crowd. It's going to cost him.
Tattoos or just the bad attitude?
It's a little bit of both. I don't like his accent.
You got that classic Norfolk accent. And now Sabian, that chancery on Omega. He's got Omega hung out to try the twisting neck breaker. Cover 1, 2. 2 count. Omega able to kick out. Kip Sabian.
Serious. No, that spinning neck breaker was clean, though.
That's going to take more than that.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, I guarantee you Sabian is
Kip Sabian might be one of the most changes we've seen in a single star from then to now here in AEW. Bro has a full beard, long bleach blonde hair. Where's Long Boys now instead of Trunks?
Though he wasn't the champion then, all the way back at Double or Nothing. Thrust kick from Sabian has Omega staggered.
You see Kenny laughing after that one. He enjoys the competition. He's a psychopath too. He's just a crazy person. He is full-blown crazy person. I don't know if you guys know that.
Well, don't know if y'all know that. He's actually insane. Like, what is this, Shucky?
Is what makes him such a dangerous professional wrestler.
Yeah, the fact that he can kick it into like a 5th gear, 6th gear, 7th gear, like the guy, he's just a lunatic.
And Kenny Omega went for the boot. Sabian went for the knee strike. Oh, bang, right on the money.
The standing V trigger. Oh, he slumped up on the ropes. I think we're about to.
Oh, he got out of there.
Oh! Never mind. Bro got up, so he instead went for the lariat.
Referee Aubrey Edwards checking on the eyes, checking on the condition of Kip Sabian.
Sabian was able to say, I think he was just confirming that he's not unconscious.
Omega looking for that Polish hammer.
Agreed, Jesse. I think before long we start to see Kenny Omega in the conversations for, you know, maybe a main show match. For now, though, I think he's doing well for Dark.
Perfect placement on the moonsault off the 2nd rope. Everything Kenny Omega does is so fast. It's so sudden.
Kenny's chest is split, presumably from one of those chops.
And he's fast, he's sudden, but he's accurate too. I mean, that's the most important thing. You've got a guy like Darby Allin, who's just as explosive, if not more so, than Kenny Omega. But he's had a couple notable misses in his career, whereas Omega seems to hit with
You're all good, dude.
Hall of Fame level accuracy.
Rough that it happened.
Nice counter there by Sabian into the enziguri.
And that's the scouting of Kip Sabian.
Yeah, Omega has some of the most famous moves in wrestling. Like, you know he's going to V-trigger. You know he's going to hit the one-winged angel, the Snapdragons.
And Sabian
Nice with the, like...
in with that swinging DDT, planting Omega on the top of his head.
I should have just left it to Excalibur because he called it the way it should be. I'm sitting here being like, how do I even say that? He's already saying it.
Great looking DDT there from Sabian.
And Penelope Ford and Kip Sabian sharing in the shock. I mean, they have to know that it's going to take more than that to put away Kenny They have to keep their eye on the ball. They have to keep pressing the attack.
I think you would know that, you know it deep down, but if you've never been in the ring with a guy who can take that much punishment, you don't know what it actually feels like when a guy kicks out of your best moves.
That resilience.
Yo, I actually thought he was going to get him with whatever he was running. Kenny waited to the very last second to counter that.
Sabian with the bandera sends Omega
Counter to counter.
ring apron and just gouging the eyes. And now Penelope Ford trying to grab the ankle of Kenny Omega. Has him distracted, and now the drop kick, catching Omega on that shoulder, and that was the shoulder that Kip Sabian came crashing down on with that tope earlier on in the matchup.
A little bit of blood from the mouth of Sabian here. Must have got his lip busted on something.
Maybe even on that early knee strike. Just proves how dangerous Kenny Omega is with those knees.
Another springboard. This time got caught.
Nice! Caught him and turned it into the powerbomb. Oh, done some. Yo, out of it.
And Kenny Omega may have put Kip Sabian's lights out with that one.
He's cheating. No fair. Shit, Densley, get over there. I got a rope slump variant I want to hit. The game's taught me how many different variants. The game specifically taught me how many different variants he has of the V trigger. Oh my god. Aubrey, you just saw her slide into the ring.
Inside the ring, distracting him. Oh, expectorating in the face of Kenny Omega. And whoa, almost. Kip Sabian nearly taking out. Oh, look at that, swinging him.
Oh, okay.
Pump kick into the stunner by Penelope Ford. Poison Rana. Kip Sabian finds his mark with a PK.
This is moment he's got.
1, 2. Oh, so close.
That may have been the biggest upset in AEW history if he'd have pulled that off. He's got to stay on him right here. This is his chance.
And the crowd here in Champaign behind Kenny. Kip Sabian.
Did he win that match? I thought that match was like just an exhibition or something.
He needs to keep stringing together consecutive attacks.
Pulling down the knee pad and expose that patella there.
And Kip Sabian looking for a knee strike of his own, perhaps. Omega
Caught.
Captures that right knee. He's fighting for position. He's got the fingers. No, he did not have the fingers locked together. Sabian able to reverse in the standing switch, drop to hold,
And then, ooh, the way he bent right there.
Into the Snapdragon suplex.
And Kip Sabian may be out on his feet. Look at how
Maybe one of my favorite moves in pro wrestling is Kenny Omega's Snapdragon suplex. Like it's the speed in which he does it at. Like, look at this. Hope he didn't blink. Like, SpongeBob couldn't run to the rock and back quicker than that.
And Sabian's put up more of a fight than I think Kenny would have thought. And, well,
No way! No way! No way! Tiger Driver! Tiger Driver! The slight angle in which he came down, he kicked out. Okay. The thing is, he just won a match with that not too long ago in this era, so it was like, I could see it. I fully bought it. I'm a total super man. I don't blame you. Very few people in the world deserve Simps more than he does. And then, instant, let's fucking go. My favorite one was last Wednesday when he hit it on Blake Christian. It was just like, like he had no cover on him. Bro was just seated. Agreed. It was nice to see him get time like he did.
Giving him all the greatest hits and taking him out, but they're going to remember super bad Kip Sabian as we see right here. One-legged angel drops him and nobody kicks out of that.
100% efficiency
Not the best angle, y'all. Why would you? Yeah, this is the replay to show. I just say the king, because it was just a very well executed. They totally sold me a ticket. It was a very well executed falsy. That's the term I was looking for.
So another win for Kenny Omega, but Kip Sabian is continuing to impress. And what about Penelope Ford with him at ringside? This girl's an athlete.
She's an athlete, but she's a little scoundrel, too. Sticking her nose in places where she does not belong. She should not have touched Kenny Omega. She should not have tried anything.
Scoundrel.
She's a little
Oh my
scoundrel.
gosh.
Okay,
Dash is something else. She should have not tried anything. Why are you scolding like a grandma?
Metroplex in Dallas at the Curtis Colwell Center in Garland, Texas.
Dan,
We
you're
hope you can join
ashy.
us tomorrow night for that. And
Alrighty, y'all. That concludes the episode of Dark. I'm going to take a brief break before we get started with the episode of Dynamite, partially because I need to VPN to get access to the episode, and partially because I need to go to the bathroom. Okay, wow, that's really fucking loud. I was not ready for that to be that loud. I'm sorry, y'all. Yes, throwing on music. Bet Rhea would have kicked out of that wing angel. Oh, yeah, she would have definitely shot on Kenny. But yes, I'm just going to get this VPN thing sorted out. Do apologize about that, y'all. Watch this be the stream that crashes. The stream that crashes because of VPN usage. Because the one time I could have done it before the stream started, I didn't. Oh, speaking of Battlecry. Good episode of AEW Dark. Agreed. Alrighty, y'all. I'm gonna hit that BRB. I'm gonna do this VPN thing, and then I shall return in a few. And I am back. Sorry for the extra long break time, y'all. And start time for that matter. Kind of just taking my liberty with it. Very much just in Friday vibes mode. You have a friend who uses VPNs and for pay-per-views and stuff? Get that. I do the same thing. You kidding me? Like I was just telling y'all the other night. I can get AEW pay-per-views for 40% the price that they're sold here in America. Why would I not? And the best part, unlike AEW Plus, where when the show's live, you have to like actively be using your VPN to get access to it. You can, once you purchase an AEW pay-per-view, you have access to it regardless because it's available in America, unlike the regular like weekly shows. So you don't have to use a VPN for the pay-per-view. I only feel the need to specify this because I only learned it like 2 months ago and was doing the VPN thing for the pay-per-views every time otherwise for no good reason. Anyways, though, for everybody who has access to the episode on your own, we're getting into episode 11 of AEW Dynamite, the December 11th, 2019 edition of AEW Dynamite, whether it be on Triller TV, the TBS, TNT apps, the Max with their older episodes, Bleacher Report, if you in some way, shape, or form can still access that website, or any other platform that it was broadcast on. New Japan World, you can access Dynamite. You can access all of AEW through New Japan World. In case y'all did not know that. I'm not sure. I think it's like 2-day delay upload or something like that. But yes, you can watch AEW on there. Anyways, y'all. Zeroed out for the episode we are, and I'm going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And we're opening with Mox's music. A very different Jon Moxley.
It's another exciting night of AEW Dynamite right here on TNT. Hello,
And that is Alex Reynolds in the ring. Oh dear.
and Tony Schiavone. We are glad you're with us, and what a hell of a way to kick it off with Mr. Attitude, Jon Moxley, in action right now. One of the most dangerous, if not
Fastest AEW win, minute 9 versus Michael Nakazawa.
There's a lot of guys that can fit that bill, but Excalibur is unpredictable, seemingly impervious to pain, and he likes his own entrance. Jon Moxley entering through the crowd. He trusts no member of the AEW locker room behind his back. And we saw it right there on the screen, the owner of the fastest victory here in All Elite Wrestling, defeating Michael Nakazawa in 1 minute and 9 seconds. Jon Moxley, the #1 ranked contender here for Chris Jericho's AEW World title.
This opening contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making his way to the ring from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 231 pounds,
I wonder if John routes his way through the crowd before the shows. Like he decides like, all right, this is the exact path I'm going to take. Or if he just kind of wings it once he gets out there. He has a general idea. Like, okay, I have to stay in this field of vision for the sake of the hard cams. Or rather, like, hard cam side of things, you know. He can't just come around any angle, but I wonder how much liberty to it there is, you know.
In the Metroplex, specifically in Garland, Texas. Glad you're watching on TNT or wherever it may be around the globe. Yeah, give a shout out to our friends in Canada on TSL.
Oh, no, with the regal knee right away. Oh, he's trying to break his own record. I see. The upper third was foreshadowing. 1, 2, 3, and that's about a 12-second match. That's damn. The regal knee and the paradigm shift.
What a dream match. The fans have taken to this guy, JR. They identify with him. They draw to him.
No, not again. Okay. I'm out of the ring.
Wait a minute here. John Silver.
Paradigm shift. Bro, got slumped.
Man, that was assault. Look at Moxley. He is so ready to fight. He's ready to become the AEW champion.
It's really in his Stone Cold. Rive immediately win Madison. No, he really was. Like, I can't stress enough how much I drew those comparisons in my mind.
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Well,
Bald there. I knew you were going to say some shit about him being bald. He still is bald.
his inner circle and
Oh, wait. This crowd is so loud. Yes, I did it, Io. Because Jericho's music. Yes, I gotta remember. It's Jericho's theme. It's Io Shirai's theme. I wonder if if unscripted violence. I was gonna say Io scripted violence. What does that even mean? No, but yes, unscripted violence. Jon Moxley's current theme. Wonder if I'll get flagged for it. That's right. So this year they do not have a Christmas Dynamite. So there is actually no December 25th, 2019 episode. It's going to go from December 18th straight to January 1st. I forget if there is a dark. I dropped you like, appreciate you, Higurashi. Thank you so much. These streams, believe it or not, don't even do as well as ROH ones do. Just because they're not live reactions, you know? So those thumbs up help so much in getting us boosted. It's so ridiculous how they put so much merit behind a single metric. But it really is the case in helping get us promoted.
Number one right here. But it's not a surprise because we've got a long history together, you and me, right? I mean, I remember a decade ago when you first came on the nationwide stage, you came to me and asked for some advice. Little leather jacket, Kurt Cobain, little bowl cut. You came and asked me for some help, and I gave you that help. You asked me how to get over, how to become a star, and you did. And then we became adversaries. And we beat the living shit out of each other. Yeah. You threw me into tax. You destroyed my property. I hit you with a 50-pound piece of crockery, sent you to the hospital. But I taught you how to become a main event superstar. I taught you how to become a champion. Everyone can agree. And then years later, when you needed to ignite your passion for your life and for this business, you called me. And I navigated you out of those waters. I navigated you through the rocks. I navigated you right here to AEW.
He doesn't look like Mox. Use that so much.
Now, you repaid me by laying me out at Double or Nothing when you made your debut, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It showed me you still had that chip on your shoulder. It showed me that you were still an asshole. It showed me that you're still a winner. But you
I'm gonna just throw all the swears out there.
Realize your importance here in AEW, Mox. You're only just now harnessing the power that you have within you. And once again, you need me. And I'll tell you the reason why. Can you imagine? Shut up.
I was gonna say this crowd's being oddly polite to him.
Can you imagine what it would be like?
But then again, I am also just sat here listening.
Santana, Ortiz, Guevara, Jericho, and Moxley joined forces.
Whoa. That's scary. Whoa. Who could stand against them?
And that's why I want to ask you to join the inner circle.
He's just like, it was so left field.
I don't think we expected this.
This is not an answer that you can answer in one night. It's certainly not an answer you're going to give the morons here in Dallas. I get that. We want you to take some time.
Garland.
Talk it over with your lovely wife. Talk it over with your mother, who I also met. Great lady. Enjoy the holidays. And when you're ready to give us your answer,
Why you gotta...
we'll be waiting for you. Because once again, just imagine the inner circle, Le Champion, the purveyor of unscripted violence, together here taking control of All Elite Wrestling. That is a true paradigm shift. So think hard, choose wisely, and when you're ready, we'll be waiting.
The last invitation from him.
What an offer from Chris
So yeah, Higurashi, how you doing, fam? How's your day been to you?
It's not a bad concept. No,
And
it's a good move. It's the smart move. It really is.
there was something else I was gonna say, but then Moxley just looking at the camera like that kind of threw me off.
How cautious he approached him like a big grizzly bear. Just slowly put that shirt on his shoulder.
Certainly everybody here knows how volatile, implosive that Mox can be.
Don't listen to them. They don't know anything. When you're ready to give us your answer, we'll be waiting for you, brother.
And look at how contrite Chris Jericho is. Have we ever seen him like that?
Well, folks are talking about our main event later tonight, big tag team matchup. Here's a special video look at what brought these two teams together right here tonight.
Bro, dude. What? Honestly, it would have been great during that segment. The Young Bucks jumped proud and powerful, but it probably wouldn't have been the best way.
Those guys have no idea what they're in for.
WatchaMania, bro.
I've been calling the Young Bucks matches for almost
Words.
14 years.
Those are
I have
words.
seen
Imagine having...
some of the craziest, both inside and outside of professional wrestling ring.
Being a Stone Cold Jon Moxley, he's so much potential.
No rules. They somehow get even crazier.
Yes, you're seeing the writing on the wall here. It is. Ooh. You get to see this build for the first time. I'm looking forward to those who get to experience this Jericho Moxley program, because as I think back on it, I'm like, damn, I think it was a little better than I gave it credit for.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have more big announcements to make here tonight, so stick with us the entire couple of hours, including some outstanding matches.
We have a one-on-one matchup coming up a little bit later on. Luchasaurus in singles competition against the Spanish god, Sammy Guevara, coming up.
And it circles all over this show.
Not only that, Tony. Tully Blanchard doing some scouting, looking to fill out his ranks. Sean Spears will team
Wow.
up with Kip Sabian to take on Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam.
I love that Kenny Omega versus Kip Sabian was kind of a prelude to that match.
With AEW, she has a stern test tonight against
Big Swole versus Sammy Sakura.
great one-on-one matchup and a great place to prove yourself.
And as we just mentioned in our main event, it'll be a Texas street fight no disqualification, pinfalls count anywhere. The Young Bucks against Santana and Ortiz. Santana and Ortiz, the number 1 contenders. The Young Bucks, the number 2 contender. The winner of the match next week will face SCU for the AEW Tag Team Championship.
Yeah, exactly, Tony. Great job. 1 versus 2
There it
in
is.
our main event tonight with high stakes. The folks are kicking it off here with a very emotional tag team matchup. It came together very uniquely. You see the competitors, and we'll tell you this story.
It's very interesting circumstances. Because on one side you have a debuting team, but on the other side you have Cody. Actually sounds good, and not like a rip-off Steve Austin. Right? Right? Like, it flows. It really is crazy how much he gives those vibes, though, doesn't it?
Well, the Butcher and the Blade made their appearance, made their presence known just a couple weeks ago here on Dynamite, leaving the fans with more questions than answers, but they have been carving it up, so to speak, in the independent wrestling scene, and now at the behest of Allie, a.k.a. The Bunny.
The big guy's Butcher. The masked man is Blade. Yes. Thank you, JR.
Blade.
And they are here as
I
Allie
don't blame her.
cut the head off the snake to take out Cody and everything he holds dear.
Tony, you remember Bunny? She used to be called Allie.
Yeah, I interviewed her a few weeks back, and she got her hair clipped, if you'll recall, and I don't know if that's changed her or turned her, or she got a new attitude. Or
Oh, wait, that was the last time we saw her before she became the Bunny. It was when she got attacked by the Nightmare Collective. I think this is a derivative cult, to reference what Jordan was saying earlier, where early AEW has a bit of a cult problem. Wow, is this crowd ready for Cody? I'm waiting for QT Marshall to just be there all of a sudden behind him. There's no way he's going to have an entrance that follows him. Yep, there he is.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 449 pounds, the team of QT Marshall and the American.
You are not still holding the apple. Why are you... Oh.
Complete idiot. I mean, it was bad enough I paid BBB to absolutely demolish you, but then you gave them the opportunity to pick your partner here.
Triple B, foreshadowing.
So you gave me the opportunity to pick him. So good luck wrestling with QT Marshall, champion. What? I did it again. You can't be champion. I'm so stupid.
More cutting remarks from MJ.
I love the audio issues they had. Why is the emotional? Rhea, that is just not true. Oh my gosh. We all know that QT Marshall is the center of the industry. This slander shall not be tolerated.
Presence here in AEW. He also has Wardlow watching his back. I don't know if Cody can bribe him into a match. It's financial means are not beyond MJF.
Well, I wouldn't sleep on QT. He doesn't have the big-time experience that Cody does, but he's a fine athlete, and he knows how to wrestle.
I was trying to go by context. One question. Which brand of pizza is best? If we're going by, like, the oven ones, like the frozen pizzas, I probably got to say It used to be Red Baron for me for the longest, but DiGiorno reinventing the recipe kind of put them in my #1 spot there. But if I'm going like delivery or something, can't beat local. I feel like local is probably the best way to go, as you'll usually get better quality pizza. Personally, my local place is Zuccarelli's, which was also my first job. So yeah, there's that. Deep dish isn't a brand. It's not a brand of pizza. What? Hard to not say Domino's. People, I see there's a vim hatred for Domino's. Why am I talking about pizza right now during this match? Just look. Is he about to hit them lunges?
When she calls, they pick up the phone immediately.
Pretty intimidating figure, the Butcher. Yeah, those tattoos may have some significance that we might not even want to know about.
Oh yeah, Duck, because you asked me about it. But yeah, Domino's is probably the easy go-to if we're talking about like those national ones. It's Lance. Most unnecessary. No, for real. Like, if you just like it, cool. But like, there's some people who like have personal problems with Domino's.
You had a hard time letting go of that holiday sweater.
No, I'm not letting go of the holiday sweater.
Whoa! Big right hand there from QT Marshall, but the Butcher able to shrug it off, and now using his sizable weight advantage, reversing QT. Look at that, the bunny getting involved.
Yeah, it's the Nightmare Factory connections.
QT may have got a clothesline.
Fucking what? Was not ready for that from Blade.
It's great teamwork when you consider the bunny had the attention of QT Marshall.
Butcher and Blade have gained the advantage. Can they keep it? Will they win this matchup? Stay with us right here.
Marshall gets
Little Caesars. Pizza, pizza.
Knocking the Blade back towards center.
It's a shout. That's a shout.
Takes the side headlock.
That was another one. It's kind of just like,
Yeah, smart. Marshall identified the danger that he was in, and Cody showing off his
not coming to
speed.
me.
What's he doing now?
He's hydrating.
Hydrating. Don't see that every day.
Taking an opportunity.
Oh.
Flash those electrolytes.
Right in the face.
The electrolytes.
Big same Ray. The thing is, I believe I.
Counter, nice counter.
Yeah, damn. I've been having so much pizza lately, but I want pizza again. I got a problem.
And now Marshall.
Pizza Hut ever in your life? Pizza Hut's not bad, but definitely, in my opinion, is a little overrated.
The fans love Cody's partner here.
Yes, they do.
Cody's partner chance is great.
Nobody home on that drop kick. Look at
Oh.
Butcher. That's the strength as he just deadlifts.
Gut wrench.
Oh my God.
I'd be happy about it. You say I had a chicken tenders mishap today, so I'm with you. I'm kind of the opposite of you, rather.
Butcher's a heavy hitter, man.
Damn, I think I'm just really hungry, y'all, which is why I'm so stuttery. I mean, I'm always stuttery, but like my stomach is kind of yelling at me, right?
Those heavy knife edge chops lighting up the chest of Marshall.
I don't know if his fans are happy to see QT get chopped or not.
I don't know. They're chanting his name, QT Marshall. He needs to get out of that corner, and that's obviously easier said than done.
And that kick.
Right in the spine, man. Right in the spine. Very well placed. It wasn't random. That was a measured, calculated kick.
And those kicks.
Agreed, Jesse. Even in like the turnover of the 2010s, like when he came into his singles run post Legacy, I feel like he had a better mind for the business than he was given credit for then.
Now he's helpless because he's got to hold that tag rope, does Cody, and wait for a tag if it comes.
This is where the inexperience comes in. It's really a detriment to QT. He can go. He's a great athlete. He knows how to wrestle, but I mean, we're in a different
leg hook. 273 pounds of Butcher coming down on that leg drop across the chest and neck of QT Marshall. Butcher has backed in the corner, right hand across the jaw.
Wow. Okay.
They know how to work you over when they get you in the corner, don't they? They're a heck of a team.
They've got a lot of continuity.
Yes, they do.
This is only good for wings, and the wings aren't even that good. Damn.
It's the Butcher and
Dragged
Blade
him.
with Bunny at ringside. taking on Cody and QT Marshall.
They changed the quality on us. The thing is, Ray, it looked like it was like not the best quality. Apparently, it's on 720p. Pulling back the curtain. Technically go position, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, divide and conquer. That's the old strategy in tag team wrestling.
QT's been in this match legally for a long time.
No, for real, Ray. I think it was right before you popped in, but they kind of brought up how the last time we saw her before she appeared as the bunny was when she was getting attacked by the Nightmare Collective and getting her hair cut. Agreed, Jesse. The thing is, I wouldn't have a problem with it if they did, if it still meant seeing the action. But yeah, I'm glad that they still like give us commentary. All right, Cody Rump.
Went to the wrong corner. Low bridge on the Butcher. Marshall needs to make the tag. No.
Oh.
Oh, that was great strategy. Oh, pump kick across the jaw, and the Butcher comes in with a lariat.
Now Marshall being gut and quartered here.
Oh.
Damn. Got some height and distance with that backdrop.
Two count only. Kicks out. Pretty affirmative kick out. And I wouldn't go with the overhand wrist lock, but you got a guy in that state. Unless you've got a great submission there, Tony. You might want to go for the cover in some other form.
I mean, look at those arms on the Butcher.
Well, you know, we talk about winning and losing, JR, but I'm not so sure in this match, considering that MJF is kind of
Agreed, Raph.
if they really want to win it.
One of my favorite things about the pandemic was in-ring dialogue becoming a much more focused on factor.
Influenced by MJF. Marshall, another enziguri.
Oh, good, bad.
QT. The QT surprised himself with that one.
So I guess the enziguri is QT's go-to.
I guess it is.
Now the blade tags in. He locks eyes with QT Marshall charging in.
Just avoided.
Leaving your feet voluntarily.
QT, get the damn tag.
What
was that, Ray?
If you're the adversaries of Butcher and Blade.
Cody coming in with the boots, the lariat, the kick to the midsection, and that uppercut.
Cody is just on fire. He's moving so fast.
Ducks the lariat attempt. Cody goes up and over to the back. Cody coming off.
Oh! Beautiful transition into the disaster kick. No pun intended.
I'd stay out of that corner, though.
Cody up. Top diving body press. One. Hook the leg. No.
Oh, you're being sarcastic. I see that. What you mean by in-ring dialogue? Like, the wrestlers would talk to each other in character much more often, and it would kind of add to the match if done right, and it usually would be done right. Bro almost fell over the balcony. Come on, Cody.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Let's go. Lariat into the cutter. Cover the far leg. One, two. No, the blade able to kick out once again.
Wow, how did he get out of that?
Frustration covers the face of the young son of the American dream.
Yes, that's one of the best recent examples. Think back to any of Roman Reigns' matches during the pandemic. It was almost all dialogue. Like, yes, action happened, but the point of it was what he was saying.
Look at this, the bunny. Oh, look at this. Another added dimension.
Yeah, gouging the fingernails into the eyes.
QT tags himself in.
Great ring presence. Nice with a pop-up punch. Good shit. Bro's about to go for the dive. Bro's going for the what? Oh! He hit the Marshall special!
I don't think QT knows what he did.
This is before... Yes. No, he just... yes, this is before he got it. It's actually a bit... It's kind of a big deal in AEW the first few weeks. After it happened, I just mentioned... Oh my god! Crossroads, but with a Q. Oh. Ugly landing.
He's got the blade set up.
Oh, he's looking for another chance.
Don't look at the fans, QT.
Yeah, high risk.
Characters are a comfort zone. Yep. Barely got it, but he got it. Kick out. There she is.
Wow. QT Marshall with an astonished look on his face. that what in the hell do I have to do to beat this man?
I tell you, I'm thinking the same thing.
Just realized Butcher was that. Oh.
Done that a lot of pinning combinations in this match.
Cheap shot. Cody face first on the hard ring apron.
You gotta get out. You didn't attack.
Oh boy.
One of them's got to go, ref.
Pretty simple. Doing a great job fighting his way.
You're right, JR. One's got to go. But again, they're not worried about winning a match. They want to injure.
Oh, to the stunner. Lariat combination.
Inside out, man.
That was the 5. That was the 6. 7. Oh. You see, was that so hard, Paul? But damn, Butcher and Blade get the win. That's rough. But yes, the 10 count for illegal men in the tag match. Do that more often, refs. Like, that wasn't so hard to do. There was enough time to execute what you needed to do. And then once like a pinfall happens or something, then that takes priority.
Butcher looks like Ole Anderson in the face. How scary is that? And I wonder if those tattoos are done in prison. Just curious.
We're done. Well, okay then.
Allie finding, or excuse me, the Bunny finding common cause with MJF, bringing in these enforcers.
Dejection. The dejection of Cody is so obvious right now, fellas.
And as soon as the Butcher and the Blade hit that full depth, that tag team finisher on QT Marshall, the night was over. And they are going to be a force to be reckoned with here in All Elite Wrestling.
You got to believe that these guys got a
look at this.
Darby.
Hey,
Darby Allin.
Darby Allin marching with a purpose.
Darby blown right by the Butcher and the Blade.
This is ovation. This crowd support for Darby Allin.
What's this?
Extending his hand. What about that?
Cody said he had no friends here in AEW, but
What
it
is
looks
this
like he's
look?
found one.
What do you mean he has no friends here in AEW? The Elite? I'm pretty sure that's not what he said, by the way.
Got a lot to think about. A lot to think about here. This match did not go anywhere the way he wanted it to.
No, it did not. QT really performed quite well, but it was just the numbers were too great.
And think about MJF picking QT Marshall. He thought QT was going to be the weak link. QT acquitted himself so well here tonight.
Did a good job.
Yes, he did.
Did a good job because he gave great effort. He gave great effort. And
Isn't that something when you give great effort in anything you do?
Sometimes it works.
Sometimes
right?
it works.
He's choosing to walk that direction. Why are you staying up?
Talked about the,
Go with him, dude.
Team main event later tonight with much anticipation.
Hangman and Omega are going to be teaming together for like the second time, I believe, on this card.
But also the winning team tonight will give the opportunity to wrestle.
Yes, Jesse, this is the Road to Revolution 2020, and I'm looking forward to watching that show so much. That show will definitely be starting earlier on that Friday, by the way. I mean, that's probably not going to be for another couple of months because that's like February 28th, I believe, of 2020, and this is December 11th, so yeah.
Have an advantage in a Texas street fight, but I have called so many of the Young Bucks matches over the years, and when there are no rules, when there are no restrictions, the Bucks are more dangerous than ever.
Well, they'll be tested right here on live television tonight.
And it's not just bad blood between these two men. There is a title shot next week in Corpus Christi on the line.
Super Kick Club.
High stakes here tonight in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Don't adjust your sets.
No, it's our jerk segment.
My understanding is there is dynamic there is some level of middle ground, but yeah, there's definitely kind of a. They came into AEW teams with two different philosophies. That being Cody and the Elite.
He's wearing that ring too, that beautiful ring.
And while I don't think there was ever like an internal war or anything of that sort, it was definitely like two different philosophies were manifesting in the company, and one of them was not going to thrive. They couldn't both thrive.
Do you need help from Wardlow to get in the ring, bud?
It's one of our grips.
Yeah, I didn't think so. You know, when
This guy's usually on PT.
talk about my crossroads, I could have sworn I saw you laughing last week. Isn't that the case? Were you laughing? Well, you know what, buddy? All is forgiven. All you have to do is kiss the ring.
Humiliating.
Oh my God. That's intimidation right there.
And, oh, look at the
No. What do you?
Oh! The double cross from
The way.
On one of our camera grips.
I don't know, roller coaster. That looked pretty damn good to me. What do you white trash hicks think, huh?
The way the scarf stayed on was kind of nuts. Never expected. Right? It's like, okay.
One of the greatest wrestlers of this generation. And with a microphone in your hand, bud, you are absolutely untouchable. Well, with the exception of one guy. And of all the people to open your mouth about, you decided to talk about that one guy. Well, to quote a legend, bud, you do not throw rocks at a man with a machine gun, and when my mouth opens, these bullets don't miss.
Okay.
Now, Cody, I heard your little business proposal, and it was really cute. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
Jesse, he was really
I don't need your crap.
four-dimensional about that play.
I damn sure don't need your money because, like all of these swine, unlike all of them, I got enough money to last me a lifetime. What I need from you, Cody, is for you to suffer. But there was one line you decided to say, Cody. You decided to call me a knockoff Chris Jericho. Oh, you guys like that, huh? You guys thought that was funny. Yeah. What an amazing disc, Cody. You must have stayed up for hours on end, sweating just to think of that zinger. I mean, honestly, amazing. Is it because of my scarf, Code Man, huh? Yeah? The same scarf that you and these morons so boldly claim is fake? Oh, good. Let's talk about that word fake. It's very apropos, Cody, that you use that word fake, because when I think of the word fake, I think of you. I think of that platinum blonde hair that looks like a cat pissed on it. I think of those Gary
What a line.
Busey-esque beaver teeth
My
that I could land a helicopter on. And I think of all the times you look at these fans and claim you care about them. Well, guess what, Cody? I'll give you this. There's one thing about you that's very real. And that's your shitty little lisp.
All the low-hanging fruit.
Succotash, Cody. I'm so sorry. Did I offend you, huh, bud? Oh, are you guys upset? What are you going to do, Cody? You're going to try to fire me? You're going to pull Tony Khan over the side and get me fired? Well, how about you do that, Cody? How about you fire me?
Oh, wait, that's right. You won't. Because the one thing you want most in this world, Cody, is to get your hands on me, isn't it? And to top that off, you'd be letting
Because of that cotton candy bag energy and water,
because what they want more than anything,
which I need more of.
go at it. So you people want to see MJF versus Cody Rhodes, huh? You people want to see it? Let me hear it, huh?
The mutton chop stubble is just not a good look.
But.
Here we go with the butt.
Cody, I got a couple of stipulations here, bud. And I'll tell you those stipulations, but I'm not going to tell you those stipulations here in Honkyville, USA, Texas.
Where are you going to be in Texas next week? Don't be this way.
Ow, guys, ow. Cody. I'm going to give you the stipulations in Jacksonville. Oh, and one more thing before I leave, Cody. I want you to really look on me, cameraman, really zoom in here. I know you're back there like a pit bull on a leash, foaming at the mouth, just praying to God someone's going to release you. But here's the thing, bud, and I want you to remember this. I'm in control now, not you. Because I'm better than you, and you know it.
Wow. Stipulations coming in Jacksonville.
Even back then, such an incredible promo. And I still remember, and the thing is, he has improved. It's just, it's weird to say not by much because he's already like so high up there. Only second to
And get your tickets for all these great events, including January 1st in Jacksonville. We'll be right back.
Right back, they'll be. Bet I shall also be right back. In fact, there should be Cody Rhodes and MJF stacked at the start. Only 30 minutes. Like, actually, though, they're still going to have Kenny Omega and Hangman. Literally, like, on the 4th episode, we had Pac, Jon Moxley versus Kenny Omega and Hangman. What was that match? On TV, no less. Incredible. I shall be right back. Welcome back. I'm back. Just all of a sudden pans to Sky Shot. Okay.
Thank you for choosing us as your hotel partner. We value your comfort and are here to make your stay as comfortable as it can be. Remember, our concierge desk is available 24/7 to assist you with your travel needs.
Interesting. Scrolling through spoilers for Dark? What?
We have the latest films available for viewing in the
That was oddly meta.
Just press the on-demand button to begin watching. If you're tired of losing all the time, try joining our loyalty program, www.joindarkorder.com. Aren't you tired of being a jobber yet, Alex? Forget your
What?
toothpaste? Stop on by the front desk and grab your complimentary travel kit. Hey, I'm talking to you, Alex. Over here.
Wait a second. Are you talking to me?
Yes, Alex. We've been watching the Beaver Boys lose with great interest. And it's not the way you imagine things go.
Oh, that's what they used to go by?
Enough excuses, Alex. Stop losing and start winning.
We literally just saw him at the top of the show.
All you have to do is join us. Join the Dark Order. If you're in need of a late night snack, choose something from our After Dark menu. And press the At Your Service button on your phone.
Join the Dark Order? How am I supposed to do that?
Yo, Alex, who are you talking to?
I don't know, man.
Losing all the time? Try joining our
I don't know.
program. www.joindarkorder.com.
No, I just hear the Dark Order telling you, so are they tired of being a jobber? Yeah. Swole. Sorry. Immediately saw Swole, had to vibe. Yeah, no, it's hilarious. No, the meta of that, especially with hindsight, hilarious.
We saw a little insight into the Dark Order's recruiting practices, and not to take the focus off this great tag team matchup or this great singles matchup in the women's division. The Dark Order seems to be adding to their numbers.
Yeah, cult-like. They're very cult-like, no doubt.
Very cult-like. No, they are literally a cult. Like, what do you mean, cult-like?
There's a lot of
the introverted masses.
That's right. There's a lot out there, Jim. You're right. The masses, and they're preying on that. I want to say something here about Big Swole.
Only so much time.
She had a very close look at her.
I know it's kind of what. Oops, it's kind of crazy how they have, like, how they're able to do this.
And what a challenge she got before her ear.
And her opponent from Chiba, Japan, Emi.
I gotta give it to them, even in their like rookie year as a promotion, they had TV time pacing like pretty much down. And I think part of that is due to the fact that Tony Khan is sitting there watching and counting those seconds. Like, he's literally the type of person who's like, we're not going to do the intro this week because those 30 seconds could be somebody else.
Sure are the champion, all 98 pounds of her. And what about Nyla Rose incident? She's still suspended.
Yes, she is.
Anybody heard how long that suspension is going to be?
I had heard the first of the year, but you never know. I mean, they could change their mind on that. They got to take a closer look at that.
And you see, actually, referee Rick Knox, you can see the Kinesio tape, that KT tape, on his neck after being powerbombed through the table last week by Nyla Rose.
Let's hear for Rick Knox getting back in the ring. Well, the fans behind Swole.
A lot of charisma, man. She's got a lot of charisma. Solid as a rock. You don't even envision how strong she is. Just that she's got like a six-pack.
That's the strength. All right.
That's right. And she's calling for that Greco-Roman knuckle lock from Emi Sakura.
I love a Greco-Roman knuckle lock.
Oh, with beans and...
There you go. Look at that, though. Swole.
Oh.
Very distinct strength advantage.
Flexing on him.
But Emi Sakura, though.
Yeah, she's got a lot of charisma, like you said, JR, but she needs to maintain some focus against Sakura.
Bingo.
Sakura so...
Yo, sprung up with no ropes. Nice.
So crafty inside the ring. Swole. Oh! What's on the brakes? Oh, the...
Well, she made her think about it, did she not? Took the leg.
Count only.
Yes, Soraya. I was thinking like Soraya. That Sheeta is growing a lot. Soraya, yeah, sure, Soraya too since 2019. But back on track. Sheeta, I remember seeing that when we were seeing the video of Swerve signing earlier. I was like, damn. And also thinking back to the Chris Statlander highlights when we were watching Dark earlier. Oh my God. Seeing Sheeta in the background, I'm like, you know, she's really grown a lot too.
Kick right to the knee.
Yeah, especially when you got those like cornrows.
And pop you in the mouth. And then popped her in the mouth. I love that. You see in-ring dialogue like that. That was excellent. You touch my hair again, I'm going to pop you in the mouth. Tries it. Delivers on word.
Freddie Mercury-esque cat digging those nails into the back of Big Swole.
What? I don't remember Freddie Mercury doing that.
Well, that was that one time in London.
Okay. But you know what? She's getting Swole upset, and obviously she has a very explosive temper, and so she's preying on that right now.
Yeah, and that could work for you or not. Can't control it, as Tony alluded to. Look at the strength here of the veteran.
Sakura with that
Oh.
flying surfboard, the Romero special, whatever you want to call it.
Yo, the crowd is here for it. I love it.
Almost every single joint in Big Swole's body, and now bending her back. Look at that angle. She wrenches the head backwards.
Could be a submission any second in that predicament. And the 24-year veteran, Emi Sakura, back in control. Question is, can Big Swole get a big win here tonight after our contract signing? We'll find out when we come back, so don't go away. As a matter of fact, we're not going anywhere.
What?
We didn't go play anywhere,
We didn't
Tony.
go anywhere.
We're right here.
Picture in picture. You know, you mentioned about the veteran.
Picture in picture. Oh, okay. I'm like, what do you mean?
768 in her career. And match number 96 for Big Swole. How about that for a difference?
That's a decided difference,
Yes,
I can
it
tell
is.
you. And the
Less than 100 professional matches under her career at this point? That's dope. What are you doing? Oh, a mustache. Okay, I thought she was smelling her hair. I'm like, what are you doing? Emmy, are you okay? Jim Rods was so confused there, you know, because he has this bit of trying to. He really tries his best to put over picture in picture. We'll say. It seems like the most novel concept to him.
Great rivalry there, and I love the fact that this number one.
So, and I think it was just a case of him forgetting to do that until last second. He was like, "Oh yeah, no matter of fact, we're not going anywhere." So it was like, what? But yes, it's not uncommon for JR to be confused in AEW, especially here in 2019.
Yeah, that's a lady who's had over 1,700 matches shouldn't turn her back like that. One would think.
Irish whip into the corner. No, Swole reverses.
Got it with the forearm.
Yeah, she put the brakes on.
And now Emi Sakura.
Douglas for Emmy's 30-year anniversary.
Oh, the lariat takes off her feet.
There's gotta be. Is there something in pro wrestling that's gonna celebrate that? Is she gonna have like a 30-year celebration episode or something? Is she gonna do something in Choco Pro maybe? If so, then yes. Fucking what? Sure, she will do something with Choco. Yes. In which case, we will try to do. We will do something to watch it one way or another. Nice.
It's so important in all the sports, no matter what your.
I thought she was just trying to lock in another submission, just full on into the flatliner.
Who gets hot at playoff time? That's the
Want to
way
do a
that's the
boogie?
horse you want to saddle
Let's
up
do a
around.
boogie.
That's right. Just to get in the playoffs, you can get hot and win it all. And right now, Sakura is in charge of this match.
Emi Sakura using that, and there we see digging the hands. Those
The little mini scrapes is hilarious.
It's more of that Freddie Mercury digging in the claws.
The Freddie Mercury like claws. Come on now.
It's aggravating. It's frustrating. It's a pain in the ass, or in this case, a pain in the back.
That's right, and it serves to even anger Big Swole even more, to get that explosive temper to work against her.
There you go.
And an angry opponent is a dangerous opponent. Emi Sakura knows that, but she also knows that she can she can get Big Swole to commit some unforced errors. Emi Sakura maintains control. Swole trying to fight her way out.
There we go. So she needs to go for some strikes to the head. Keep up with that.
Back here live on TNT, the one-on-one matchup. Sakura, Big Swole.
Smooth and caught her with the headbutt.
Headbutt right in the sternum area.
Big Swole staggered back. Emi Sakura to the corner.
Interesting. So.
She's really an amazing athlete. They're young, strong.
Kazadora into the flat. Kazadora flatliner. That is sick.
This veteran of 24 years.
No, really uppercut. Lifter. That's the L word I was looking for.
At the last possible moment, able to kick out. And on Wednesday, February 5th, AEW Dynamite will be in Huntsville, Alabama at the Von Braun Center. Tickets go on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. Central. You can get yours at AEWTix.com.
And dinner after the show's at Conrad's house. Tony and I will not do a podcast. Tony's came out today. Mine comes out tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Facts, Rhea. No, like seriously, she should be appreciated by like, all platforms that she's been featured on. Emi Sakura is a legend in so many ways. Like honestly, sleeper in her generation.
She brings Swole back out to center. The Tiger Trap.
Got her with that backbreaker. She didn't even stall for it.
Textbook, to say the very least.
Like you think to like the generation she came from, and I feel like so many other names come to mind, like Joshi-wise before her. But she's like, she's in every corner of history, you know.
I think Sakura's experience leads her to believe that she's got the number on Big Swole. Swole though with the waist lock, she ducks under, and now
she's still got that mic stand.
I hear ya. I don't
with the
like
cobra
that.
twist, and now with the mic stand behind the back, just continuing to mock Big Swole.
And just the prop. She's like, no, my prop. I was doing a bit.
Exactly. She's so disappointed she can't use her mic stand. Are you kidding me?
But Big Swole counters that kick to the midsection. Goes down
Ooh.
like James Brown.
Yeah.
Swole taking a page out of
And then a spear. Again, unapologetically a fan. Yo.
Sakura sends Swole up and over the top.
Oh, what a kick. Amazing kick right behind the ear.
That rising kick.
Oh, went for an interceptor style spear.
Sakura has Big Swole captured. She's
The butterfly hook. Oh no.
Oh!
That made my shoulder blades hurt so much. Like
The knee to the back of the head, and now the veteran taking a chance.
and the Vader bomb with a twist.
Twisting Vader bomb. Covers. Hook in the far leg. 1, 2. No! You can see
That backbreaker, that hurt me so much to see.
But she's injured. I think that strike on the back of the neck took its toll on Big Swole.
Yeah, that kneecap. That
Good call, Tony. Because, yes.
cortex of Big Swole. And now Emi Sakura.
Moonsault. Oh.
Moonsault press. Nobody home.
Over the moonsault esque.
Missed that big kick to the face, but not the right hand.
Elbow strikes, rights and lefts. Uppercut there from Big Swole.
And then the Shote.
Yes, sir.
What the hell?
Emi Sakura wants to hang on to that number 3 ranking, but
Yo, that pump kick with the follow through.
And the toughness of Sakura has never been more evident. The kick out after that huge kick to the face, and you see Big Swole say, "Okay." Now she's talking to herself or talking to somebody else. Okay, I got this. I've got this. Let's see if she does.
She's got the waist lock. She's got the
Ripcord with the rolling. She was going for that dirty dancing. Oh, hey, that double chop. Close. So we saw on Dark the Emi Sakura's ranked 3 currently. And we also saw what it did for Statlander to be unranked, beating someone who is. Yo, Dirty Dancing got her that time. Yo. And there you have it. Bet you she's ranked 5 next week. That's big. And you see, she's like, damn, this division is getting stacked. And we're so far away from the pay-per-view. What I loved about the ranking system, as well as that there were so few pay-per-views in a year, that, you know, title matches didn't come as often, which meant that it was so much more competitive. You were really competing for the ranked of 1 spot, because come pay-per-view time, that's when that matters most. But, like, right here, right now, you know, we saw her take the loss to Statlander on the previous episode of Dynamite. And we see now Emi Sakura ranked 3 taking a loss, albeit 3, not 1. So that's not as big a circumstances, but shows the competitiveness of the division and how important it is to get a ranking.
What message are you trying to send him?
Bar.
I came to this company for one reason: opportunity. Yet since the moment I stepped foot in the door, I have faced nothing but injustice. I have put out dominating performance after dominating performance and received a pittance in return. So AEW, Kenny Omega, this is my final warning. Give me my rubber match, or I promise I will not be held accountable for what I do next.
The hard cutaway is so disrespectful. Intentionally, I should say. I almost said unintentionally. No, it was intentional. I feel like it was like the company being like it was getting too intense kind of thing. I'm not sure it may have come off that way to everyone though. Hell bent on beating the Elite. I love how it's playing right off of his upper third from Dark.
Just make sure you put super in front of it.
Got it. Thanks, Tom.
Okay. I'm here for you, man.
I know you are. You have been for a long time. Well, nothing like seeing these events live, folks. I'm telling you right now.
I bet we're coming back to the Austin area, JR. Wednesday, February 12th.
Wow. I didn't even realize that they ran a venue twice before the pandemic era. Nice. Hold the rope open for me, you douchebag. Every time gets me. Time champion as two pro wrestling Hall of Fame. Yo, epicness. Like this Sean Spears entrance. No, seriously though, 37-time champion is insane to say. Like, I mean, yeah, you can go to people like Archer. Oh, well, he's like a 70-something time champion because the 50 title reigns with the 24/7 title. But like, you know, it's like a joke title, you know. And of course, you can't count like super regional indies when you talk about accolades like that, I suppose. Which is not to knock them, but like it's like, you know, there's level to this kind of thing.
You know, I've been asked a lot of times how you put a great tag team together. How did you and Arn do it? Because you become one with your partner. You think, you move, all just alike. I think Sean Spears, we're going to test Kip Sabian tonight and see if he could be
wow, this starts now?
partner for you to become the best tag team in the world.
Here begins Tully Blanchard and Sean Spears' journey to find him a tag team partner. This is going to take a while. Chairman, but it's actually just him carrying a chair to the front. It's such a unique twist. Yeah, no, the chairman, Sean Spears, it was a fun little twist. Wow, what an upper third.
For this team of the chairman and Superbad. When you say X,
That's right, this team, this duo of Hangman
This is their version of the hardcore champion. Didn't announce finish range, but she was still 13 times.
and Jon Moxley. Granted,
R-Truth lit the world on fire. I don't want to hear it.
great promise, and if they can get back on the same
Oh, no mercy. Welcome back in.
If they can get back on the same page. Because we know that Hangman has taken a leave of
Still got about an hour of the action left. If you're able to stick around. Hope whatever you had to do went well. Not home yet, just about to drive. Bad.
From Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.
What have I missed?
215 pounds. He is
Alright, so. What do you miss? Over yet. So we open up with Jon Moxley. He pretty much destroyed Alex Reynolds in seconds. And it's funny because they talked about how he's had the fastest match in company history, and then he just beat that time by like 40 seconds. We had Cody and QT taking a loss to Butcher and Blade. Interesting turn of events. And Big Swole got a big win over Emi Sakura, kind of shifting the rankings around.
coming out to a huge ovation here. But he's going to have a tough test ahead of him. We saw in AEW Dark last week, Tony. Kip Sabian very nearly pushed Kenny to his limit.
Yes, he did. Kip Sabian has come a long way in a short period of time. And that added to the fact that Sean Spears
Remember those matches
is
bad.
on a 4-match winning streak here in AEW. Means a lot. Means maybe that momentum's on in their corner.
And Tully Blanchard conspicuous in his absence.
I can't
But we
believe it.
know the mission. The mission is to find a partner.
I dare you just. No worries, no mercy. Safe travels.
We know the upside's there for Sean Spears. We're waiting on him to realize it.
And you can follow us on social
Immediate
media.
tag to Kip Sabian. Here we go.
Our rankings released every Friday.
He just took himself out of the match, tagging in Sabian. So it shows us that
He wants to observe.
the Spears is in charge. He's the captain of the team.
And this Nelby Ford giving Hangman something to think about, and he turned his attention away, and Kip Sabian seizing on that opportunity.
Been really impressed with Kip Sabian. You talked about that.
I noticed the ropes are almost a little grayer than normal. Like they're, I feel like they're usually darker.
Hangman, three-quarter roll over. Boot stopped dead in his tracks by the Hangman.
Out goes Spears.
Just immediately threw him out as soon as he got in.
Here comes Kenny.
I know it's early in the match, but man, Hangman looks awfully aggressive, even more so than usual.
I think Hangman's got some points to prove, fellas. He's not had the hottest streak here lately.
Right.
And he's got an amazing ability. He could have been the first AEW World Champion.
Genuinely came around like what, like it.
In action, it was
In what regard? Oh, the double chop.
that Dynamite Diamond match where he was defeated by MJF.
Oh, okay, Hangman.
He believes in his heart he should have been able to prevail.
It's funny too because reminder, on being the Elite, Hangman recently left the Elite. He said he's no longer with the faction.
And when you add the element of the running back breaker into that equation, it's even more.
But yeah, like I genuinely started to enjoy the product. I felt like it was legitimate by this point. Oh, okay.
Kenny Omega, one of the strongest competitors here in AEW, has such functional.
Right here, yeah, I'm genuinely looking forward to their pre-pandemic 2020 shows.
Long Irish whips across. And now Kenny dots the I.
Great teamwork. Oh, Hangman looked across the T, but Sabian there following up with some elbow strikes, and now
And Omega down.
Oh, the way he clotheslined him into the corner.
We'll find out, and we'll be back. We're not going anywhere.
And then the drop salt. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Hangman Page with an artful near fall.
the drop kick off the chest of Sean Spears going into that moonsault.
Out of here on his Clark Connors heavy shit.
The fans are with them every step of the way here.
We want to thank the fans
Somehow every big name found their way there. Yeah, ZCW was so the weird like crossing plane, and PWG for that matter.
Inside the ropes, give you all the information on their website. Or Kenny McIntosh just come to your house and tell you about it.
Door-to-door service. And look at this, Penelope Ford grabbing the boot of Hangman Bryce Remsburg, admonishing her.
Penelope can be very distracting.
Oh!
In that match with Kenny Omega,
Yo.
This unfair advantage being created by Sean Spears. And the teamwork.
Oh, wow. That
So smooth.
One, two, no.
You almost won the thing.
I think Kip Sabian knows that Tully Blanchard is watching.
Extreme nuance, and that's what I love about it. Yes, that was my big thing with AEW. And the thing is, like, it's not like I'm trying so hard to not sound like an elitist fan saying this, because it's sad, but like it's one of those things that people don't catch on to right away, you know. And I feel like it sounds elitist because like those who I guess saw it from the get-go, you know. Yeah. But no, I assure you, it's not meant to come off like egotistical or anything. It's just one of those things where it's like most people didn't, especially like American wrestling fans, don't see that in wrestling, so they're not used to looking for it, and so on and so forth.
Tag team in all of AEW takes on the number 2 ranked tag team, and the winner of that match will meet the champions
next week here on AEW Dynamite.
Yes, sir. Next week.
Still feels very elitist.
The next week is shaping up to be amazing.
Absolutely, with Jericho and Jungle Boy and
good old Corpus Christi, beautiful city to visit, and they got a lot of Whataburgers there.
Well, we'll be there, JR.
Yes, sir, buddy.
We'll give you one, Excalibur. Thanks. Oh, look at this. Spears.
Nice transition by Spears.
I don't blame you. He was one of the first people who win me over watching AEW.
Near fall there was all good execution. I think since being with Tully Blanchard, Spears is more crisp. Excalibur identified he's more aggressive. Therefore, he'll be more successful.
Well, thanks for sticking with us on Picture in Picture as Hangman Page has been fighting
and gets cut off.
this entire matchup.
Oh, nice.
Spears have been really doing a number on him, but just as I say that,
Extremely evasive.
Get legal to make a tag. Here comes Kenny again. Double sledges. Like the old Polish power Ivan Putski with those double sledges, Tony.
The double sledges.
Back in the day.
Double Irish whip into the ropes.
So smooth.
Off his speed. So quick.
Got them both.
He's so quick and he had great anticipation of his opponent, too.
Double Katara crush. Yes.
Kenny Omega's on fire here tonight. Kenny Omega is rocking, and wherever you are, adversary, you are not safe. Head to your nearest shelter. The alarm is going off.
As Kenny likes to say, you can't escape. He will fly anywhere. Oh!
And there she is once again getting in the way. Come on.
Penelope Ford once again intervening on behalf of Kip Sabian. Oh, the backstabber by Spears.
Damn.
Man, right in the kidney area, too, man.
It was a great diversion. It really was.
Well, she's a great diversion. No doubt about that. Missile drop kick. Springboard.
Hooks the near leg. 1, 2. Omega able to kick out.
Omega using that. He was hooked to his right side, and he got his left shoulder up. Omega thinks quickly. He feels
I was
pressure.
talking about any of them, but the other.
Amazing instincts.
Sure, Kip and Mariah. So see what these specials just missing.
Oh boy.
That's so wonderful.
Free chop to the chest of Sabian.
No, that's such a great feeling to be following somebody like so. Like I genuinely can't say I've done that. I mean, I guess Bianca Belair is the closest I could say that. Because technically, you know, but that's everybody technically who started seeing her from NXT onward, from like her NXT debut onward.
Omega dazed.
Look at Hangman on the outside trying to push himself up.
The standoff.
Corner.
Crowd's wanting some cowboy stuff.
Kip Sabian. He spent a little too much time. Gave Omega a chance to recover.
Oh, you hear that one.
Oof.
Right on the ear.
An ugly, nasty sounding thud.
And now Kip Sabian went for the running kick. Hangman Page able to avoid it, but
Damn. Came out of nowhere with the Rana. That inside, the outside in springboard DDT is so good.
Man, that would have been something if Sabian's girlfriend was the one that led to Omega getting beat.
Oh, he worked WAW. That's the Knights promotion, correct?
Out of nowhere.
It was just a big bunch of blonde hair coming over the screen.
That's what it was.
And you have to imagine Tully Blanchard has taken notice of both Kip Sabian and Penelope Ford.
He should.
And look at the Spears distracting Bryce Remsburg.
For God's sakes.
And now,
look at this teamwork.
That's where he training debuted. Nice.
He's got it
Oh.
What a
Not
major
enough.
upset that would have been.
Worth the try, though.
Fisherman suplex on occasion.
On occasion he did.
Kip Sabian has been watching his tapes.
Man, Penelope Ford is becoming a star here tonight.
She's a force.
And she has been a difference maker in this match. Now, Sabian.
Ooh.
For Deathly Hallows.
Yo, that was such a good save. And then caught him with the V-trigger. Getting set up there. Oh, no. Thought he was going to get the 2-frame. Rebound knee. Oh! That looked so nasty. Oh, I feel for him. Oh, I think that connected flush. Good orange. The guy.
He can't capitalize on that knee strike. And that may come back and bite him in his win effect.
That's dope. I didn't know he worked ROH. He should work more ROH then. He's got ROH history. Joining Kurt and wide the. Okay.
What the hell is this all about?
The lights go black.
I don't know. Tully Blanchard?
Joey Janela.
Oh.
The bad boy Joey Janela with Tully Blanchard all tied up. Acrimony between Spears and Janela is far from over. Oh!
Spears and Janela fighting around a restricted and tied down Tully.
And Spears extricates Tully Blanchard, but
Bet.
Janela and Spears trading shots here at the top of the ramp.
Meanwhile,
Kip has been abandoned.
Sabian's all alone now.
Sabian left without a partner.
Well,
tag in Penelope.
She's done pretty good.
She has.
We saw Kip Sabian very nearly defeat Kenny Omega on Dark.
And here we go, 2-frame.
Got a feeling.
No, he's stalling with it. It's no longer 2-frame.
Omega's got those fingers locked together. Oh, the Snapdragon suplex.
As good as anybody that's ever done it. Kenny Omega Snapdragon suplex, and a lot of guys utilize it. They use it, but nobody more effective than Omega.
No, this is the co-main.
The momentum is in the corner of Omega and Hangman Page.
Goodbye and good night. Bang! The V-trigger right on the money. And look at this Hangman. Hangman just blinded.
Buckshot lariat.
Tagged himself in. Omega did the work, and their team gets the victory. And I guess that's the bottom line.
Omega did the work kind of there in the end. He just kind of snatched the victory, he did, Hangman.
And he said, all right.
A win is a win.
Absolutely it is.
The winner's share of the purse goes your way, Kenny.
I mentioned about how aggressive Hangman Adam Page was. And look at the face. Look at the determination.
In late 2018. Okay, wow.
Page may perceive that he is at a professional crossroads. And if that is the case, one has to wonder what's next for this highly, highly skilled individual.
Showing they're on the same page.
Tag in, hits that buckshot lariat, and that was all she wrote for Kip Sabian. Omega perplexed. I mean, he thought he had the match won, but you know, as you said, they get the share of the purse, the winner's purse. They visit the pay window.
That's the bottom line there. You wrestle for a living.
GS needs to be second match for the world is crazy. Yeah, like just missed all in window, and they're like, "Don't worry, kid, we got another show around the corner. Just you wait." And then wins the first ever singles match in company history.
actually look like without me. Kids' gymnastics meet. Take our champion, Riho. Has she somehow gotten so small that you just can't see her anymore? Because I haven't seen her around here in weeks to defend that championship. Perhaps she's hiding. And then there's everyone's favorite, the doctor. Here's a new drinking game. Take a shot every time Britt Baker mentions her boyfriend. You'll be laying on your back looking up at the lights quicker than love beats. Not to be a hypocrite, I do mention my husband, but we've been married for almost
What
7 years.
was that shot at Leave of 8?
Chris Statlander. Y'all for so stands. I want you.
Skirt tear away.
And I am
Never real.
the only one. The family's almost complete now. It's almost perfect. We're just waiting for our alien to come home. No.
Alright. Muting. She's really retired. No worries. Oh, it didn't mute. There we go. Good looking out, y'all. Appreciate ya. Oh, well, okay. I have no idea, right? I do find myself often singing along to it, No Mercy. Oh wait, no, this is the co-main event. I completely forgot about this match. We got Sammy Guevara versus Luchasaurus, and then we have the Texas Street Fight.
Speaking of good looking, here comes the Spanish god of Inner Circle. Look at this guy. Sexy from note one. Here he comes. Look.
I got a lot of backlash when I said that Sammy Guevara reminded me of a young Eddie Guerrero.
Well, because people are stupid morons. That's why. Of course he's a young Eddie Guerrero. He's a young Shawn Michaels. He's a young Chris Jericho. He's a young Jake Hager rolled up into one. Look at him.
I hear you, No Mercy. I think if they get back to a point where they're selling out venues this size again, which it will inevitably happen. Words. It will inevitably happen. Still kind of stumbled there. But it's only a matter of time. And once they do, you best believe stages like this will come back. With the elevated ramps and stuff.
What you call multitasking, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see Sammy Guevara against the massive Luchasaurus. It'll be live, and folks, it will be next. Of course, we're staying right here in our picture-in-picture.
And people can listen to us all around the world as we speak, right, Jim?
That is correct, sir.
I must say, after 30 years almost of being on the job, and you've been at it for about 75 or 80, we have never just done a commentary of just the two of us.
It's unheard of.
It is. It's about time.
Correct, No Mercy. They got married, I believe, in 2022 or 2023.
Yell at me. Yeah, you're right, Jake. She does. Jake and I have a psychological connection, Jim. I know what he's thinking at all times.
Interesting. That could be scary.
Look at this. Aubrey's loving the fact he's taking a selfie with her. Giving her some FaceTime there.
The way she looks so disgusted.
Girls loving Sammy Guevara's former panda gimmick. We got rid of that pretty quick, though.
Damn, that feed sucks.
I had a guy in Mexico called Pandita. He wore a panda suit and handed out candies to the kids. You know what I did, Jim? I stole the candies from the kids and kicked them all out of the arena.
Herdio, like, oh my gosh.
I can see that happening. Folks, we're in a beautiful Curtis Cole.
Yes, NXT 2017, 2018. Like, just loved that era. I also loved NXT 2014. 2016 was on. It was probably like from 2014 on to like 2018, 2019. Every single year was a banger. 2016 was the lightest of those to me, personally speaking. But that's because it was a big transitional period for them.
You were going to be there and had 1,500 of them left. Yeah, they left. Oh, I've heard those jokes once. Remember, I worked for Lawler for 20 years.
I got a joke book too. Okay. I don't know if you can say that. You got to watch it. You can't say that.
I'll get fined. HR issue. Look at Sammy. Sammy likes him some Sammy.
2014 innings.
Well, he's really taking advantage
There.
of social media on how to promote
It was
promote the inner circle.
it was a mixed bag. I don't know. I think of it so fondly because it was my first year of NXT as we know it now, rather, and it was even then such a refreshing product compared to the main roster. The loop. The loop.
I think he just stole. Oh, jeez.
What's that? Wait.
Bro.
He just ruined some kid's cell phone. Wow. See, this kid needs some guidance. You know,
You're alive.
See the scars in the back of Sammy's head from the street fights he's been in the past?
I thought that might be from his barber.
It's a very tough barber.
And we're back live here on TNT, everybody. Jim Ross, Chris Jericho, and Jake Hager here at the desk.
Lots of stuff to say tonight, Jim. Inner Circle, as you saw earlier
Big
tonight,
hurt,
put up
wordy
the
as
offer
always.
Jon Moxley to join the Inner Circle.
They should call him Big Promo. You got to address him for what he's most known for, you know?
Well, I mean, he needs some time to decide what he's going to do. But here's another thing. We got a little problem with these guys, too, sticking their nose in Inner Circle business. Look at this. Luchasaurus. Marko Stunt. There he is right there.
By Jungle Boy and Marko Stunt, weighing 275 pounds.
Old second fastest win.
All right, well, next week.
Wait, but I thought Jon Moxley. We literally saw the top of the show that John. What happened?
Listen, I'll tell you this. Last week on the
There is a miss. Somebody's lying.
before the end of the year, Jungle Boy came down and asked for the challenge. I got to give him credit for having the balls to do that. So I said he could not last 10 minutes with the champion. It is a non-title match next week on Dynamite. You think he can last 10 minutes with me, Big Hurt? Exactly. He said no way. You can see it in his eyes.
Yeah, I heard him.
Yeah. And Luchasaurus, too, giving Big Hurt some problems. These guys have been on our case for a while. Luchasaurus, very impressive, though.
Big guy. Very athletic for a big man like that. He is a legit heavyweight.
But he is not a legit dinosaur, and you can't convince me otherwise.
You got a point there.
Yeah. Just want to make sure he thinks he's a dinosaur. If it was that idiot Excalibur, he would try and push that on me. Very agile, very big, very smart.
So how does Sammy break him down? Can't go toe-to-toe, can he?
That little dweeb Marko Stunt outside.
He was attacking your knees last week.
He was.
And he was vertical.
He bit my shin.
Yo, these Luchasaurus chants are great.
Well, look at that.
Look at Sammy stepping up.
Sammy's got some chutzpah. He's got some.
Man, Sammy launched.
Yeeted into the corner like nothing.
Sammy's also very, very acrobatic and agile. Go. I handpicked him to be a part of the Inner Circle, Jim.
I would think he made a good selection.
Yeah, I agree. He's become basically one of my lieutenants.
Uh-oh. The match slows down. It's to Luchasaurus' advantage.
But look at that. Oh, wow.
Good shit.
Strength, block.
Like nothing. Tried to counter it into Hurricane Rana. Got caught. Almost powerbombed. All right.
Still very agile, like a cat.
That's a nice shot.
In the leg.
Working on that big thigh.
There was a few things. People were upset with him with they called him unsafe because of all the stuff with Matt Hardy between the chair throwing and the infamous all-in incident. Oh, what a tumble.
Once again, there's a 6'7" man.
Breeze vibes with the phone vlogging entrance.
You better just keep Jungle Boy
He's one selfie stick away from being there. I tell you. No, it wasn't a tweet. It was there was a big spot that happened, and then he threw a chair at him during a segment, and it almost fucked him up bad.
Next week could be a big coming out party for him if he can last 10 minutes with Le Champion. Of course, he's not going to, but I appreciate the fact that he put his name up for it.
Oh!
Man, that's using your head literally.
Luchasaurus is just a beast.
Right into the,
He really is.
folks are going
Great timing of that line. It's just pretty much dunked Guevara's head off the apron.
stay right where you are.
I think there was one other thing about Sammy that people dislike as well, but no, I agree with you. I think he honestly has grown past a lot of that stuff.
If that was me, you better believe she'd be counting. Oh, he's looking. Oh.
Who's he pointing at?
I hear you, No Mercy. It'd be, for nostalgic reasons, it'd be neat. I don't think I need it, but it would be a wonderful little ribbon on their commentating careers, like just one last show together. Even if it's not their last shows ever. Period. Yeah. Damn, grazed him, but look at him with the flex.
Look at that. What? Not only is he sexy, he's agile. He's
I don't know if I'd want to see it here in AEW, I'll be honest, because I don't want to see Jerry Lawler in AEW. But I could see them getting together, like doing like a big time indie show or something.
I believe that.
Eddie Guerrero was, working the main events in Juarez.
No, did he actually? I missed that. That's hilarious. The foreshadowing.
Big Hurt and I were just having a conversation about this earlier. I couldn't shut him up.
I'm sure.
Yeah, he can be chatty on those long road trips.
Oh my gosh. Look at this. Here he goes. He's going to get his camera out and do some vlogging.
You know I follow Big Hurt's father on Facebook?
Really?
I do.
You know what his name is?
I follow, yeah.
Mr. Big Hurt.
Exactly.
Oh, certainly. Yeah, that's definitely the case.
Mr. Hurt Sr. Ooh, look at that.
Bro is committed to them.
No.
You better watch it, Sammy.
Aubrey, I don't understand.
Well, yeah.
Is he hitting the other man with a cell phone? Is that legal?
Well, that's fine. He's vlogging. He's a vlogger.
Oh, okay.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. Every time
Vince isn't sure. Yes.
the big man gets that.
Agreed. No mercy. Oh, the wheelbarrow German. Nice.
Luchasaurus. It's unbelievable. And the agility as well. Oh, my gosh.
Very innovative.
Yo, that's awesome. Yeah, you see, that's exactly it. Stardom is a part of a fairly expensive streaming service. That's why I lightly wish, like, y'all support us with the memberships and all that jazz, because like that will make it more likely that we can get that and add it to the docket. Don't get me wrong, that'll be rough on the sleep schedule, but I'm here for it because I really need a regular Joshi in my life, and I know a lot of us in the community would be down for it. For most, probably more. I shouldn't say for most, but for some, probably more than New Japan. And that would definitely be some WM Plus stuff. Oh! Rough.
Pin him. Both these guys. Pin him, Spanish God. Pin him. What do you think about that, Big Hurt? Exactly. See, he knows exactly what to do because he's one of my inner circle as well.
It was streamed on YouTube.
Aubrey Edwards got her count in force.
Stardom streams live on YouTube?
Quite frankly,
I think you're going to see Sammy Guevara go up.
But I thought the whole point of it. What?
It's his forte. It's his wheelhouse.
You can't give that up.
Yes, sir.
He's one of the best in business for this, Jim.
It's rough for me right now. I hear you.
Sammy G.
Oh, on his feet. Look at that. Oh, jeez. Come on, get him. Oh, my gosh.
This is world changing.
Watch out, Sammy. Watch out, Sammy.
A little rough here.
Oh, you got to escape. Good. Ooh, big kick. Come on. Oh, my gosh. Come on, Sammy.
Look at the educated feet of the big man.
Very deceptively agile. I don't know if I like where this is going.
I wonder if it's a regional thing.
Well, there's not much we can do about it right now.
Oh.
There's a lot we can do about it. I'll tell you that. We're the inner circle. If
Oh my gosh. I was concerned there for a second because bro was like so floppy. He just wrecked him. Well, there they are. I'll have to look into that, No Mercy, because, yeah, we're probably going to have to add that to the lineup. If it's fully accessible for free, then we're going to have to do that.
He's got a cover here. Marko Stunt. Oh, my God. As unofficial as hell, but it's a 1, 2, 3 on the champion. The champion has been pinned unofficially. I stress.
But was it, like, live as it premiered, or is it like after the fact kind of thing? Sorry if I seem like so redundant. It was fully live as well. Oh, okay. Well, then that's it. My bad. Dang. Oh, you didn't just along with it. No, it was live. Yo. Okay. Appreciate this. So we're gonna have to look into it. Ah, man. It's gonna be some early mornings, that's for sure.
Jericho's face big time.
Yes, he was very quick to call him Jungle. Yeah, no, JR was way ahead of the curve. He would always call him Jack Perry because he wanted it to be known that he was the son of Luke Perry.
All Elite Wrestling is going to take pay-per-view to the next level. Are you ready, Chicago?
Because of Chicago.
presents.
AEW's barely a year old, and they're like, 4th time going to Chicago, let's do it.
Revolution.
That is a huge announcement, ladies and gentlemen. A massive pay-per-view coming your way.
Bet.
Back to the Windy City.
Okay, that's the thing, yeah. I would want to cover it in full. But no, still going to look into this.
AEW will have a revolution at the Wintrust Arena.
It is a revolution. There's no question about that. Looking forward to going downtown in Chicago for that event.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, join us. Get your tickets, be a part of the festivities as we present one of the greatest pay-per-views that we could ever imagine in Chicago, and it's not that far off. And folks, now, next week we talked a lot about Corpus Christi. We know that some tickets are still available at
Dope. So what that's telling me is VPN, click stream, turn up, bet. Revolution fucking balling. No, it literally is Lucha Bros versus Hell. Yeah.
Okay, somebody said it didn't count.
Well, next week in Corpus Christi, Hangman Adam Page and Kenny Omega will team up to take on the Lucha Bros in a dream match. And also, Tony.
Yes, 10-minute time limit, a non-title match. Jungle Boy and Chris Jericho, who just said, that didn't count.
You got scared me. Hey, and also next week, a #1 contenders match in the ladies division as the very talented Dr. Britt Baker is going to take on...
Wait, but what about Hikaru Shida?
That's right.
#1 contenders match. This throws me through a loop.
There to watch it, but tonight coming up, we have the main event, this Texas street fight to determine
That messes me.
in the AEW World Tag Team
No, actually, Revolution 2020 is going to be. It is an incredible show. I'm saying it's going to be. It is an incredible show.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, this main event is
Next week, the Corpus Christi show is looking to go out to bang 2019. Alrighty. Gonna go get some water before the main event. Indeed, it is, EO. I shall be back relatively quickly. Oh, that's right. Ooh. Yeah, we'll have to get the Stardom situation pinned down because I would love to have some Stardom in my life. I've been long chasing like the ability to consume Joshi wrestling on a regular basis. Hell yeah. Love the sound of rings. Do I have that font? Looks like we're coming back. Yes. Well, I guess when it comes back from this commercial break, yeah, but. Just a hard cut to the music. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening.
It would have been pretty cool if Proud and Powerful came out during that brawl before the break and Young Bucks kind of ambushed them. They started the match right then and there.
Countouts and no disqualification. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission, and falls count anywhere in this officially sanctioned Texas Street Fight. Introducing the participants first, from Rancho Cucamonga, California, at a combined weight of 390 pounds, Nick and Matt Jackson, the Young Bucks.
Oh, look out! Santana, look. What the hell's a meeting of the...
Immediately jumped them. Oh, wow. Sammy's jumping them too.
When there's no disqualification, and now Brandon Cutler coming to even the odds.
Boy, and to get his ass whipped for his trouble.
It's a smart move.
And Santana and Ortiz, along with Sammy Guevara, have assaulted the Young Bucks with these...
With the mad ball, the sock filled with baseball.
Oh my gosh, they love this spot.
No, don't do it. Don't.
What the hell are you guys doing here? For the love of God, get them out of here. Is there no more help? Is there no security?
All about Brandy Cutler.
Broken in half.
Probably because he just got powerbombed out of our memory just now.
And now, oh my God.
Oh!
Matt Jackson thrown off the top of the ramp.
Oh, right, the shot right to the back, right to the spine. Goes Sammy Guevara.
Welcome back, Jurassic. Didn't even know you left. Right.
Here's the irony, the cruel irony. The match hasn't started officially.
This is a Texas street fight. Falls count anywhere. And Santana and Ortiz are looking to make short work of the Young Bucks.
Oh, wait.
And looking to make a date for next week in Corpus Christi on Dynamite to challenge SCU.
Oh, look out. Wait, there's Matt.
Oh, Santana's thrown off the top of the ramp. Oh, super kick on Guevara.
Sammy Guevara got his teeth loosened there.
Not for the first time this evening. Oh, look at that.
Because, yeah, you see Sammy's even out here with... Oh, what are we doing?
Double team spike pile driver maybe. Why not?
Yep.
The Indy taker on the top of the ramp.
Oh, you heard the contact there. We got Cutler down.
It's always the older brother calling for the younger brother to go for the big dive.
And Nick goes up.
Lead by example once in a while.
Nick at the top of the entrance portal.
Listen to the chant. Listen to the chant.
Oh my God! Almost to.
Covers 1, 2, no.
Falls count anywhere.
He almost didn't make that.
Take another look at this. Nick Jackson taking.
Amazing. It is amazing. Amazing. Look at this chance. The wrist.
Yo.
Crashing onto Ortiz, and this is what I was
He was either be fast with that swanton through the table, like actually though. Oh, all the way down the ramp. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Bro, give him a break.
taking down Santana at ringside.
Oh my God.
Well, you mentioned about the years you were calling their matches.
Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Why are you getting all the safe spots?
The World Tag Team Champions are here at ringside.
Oh, look at them just vibing in the crowd.
It's nice they brought their belts.
That was such a stiff shot to the face. Oh my God.
Team experts, and Tony, you're right. For over 14 years, I've called their matches in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. I have seen them in some of the craziest encounters imaginable.
Oh, right hand.
Ready, willing to take any risk at all.
They have no fear.
And not only that, when they're involved in a match like this, their anger gets heightened. Their determination.
You think until they prove themselves that anybody with any brains thought these two guys had a chance to become global stars? And look what's happened. The Young Bucks are as famous and as skilled as any tag team in the
For real, I also love that golden ladder they just got chilling over there. Left over from Escalera de la Muerte.
Here we go.
Now the Young Bucks with Santana up on the shoulders, but he escapes out of it. Oh, he missed the mad ball that was thrown from outside, and now he's got the weapon.
Oh, that would have been so perfect for him if he had caught that and then.
That socket wraps around the body.
Debilitating.
I know anything goes, you can use anything, but that is so dangerous.
Anybody that studied American history back in the early 1800s, the prison guards in the early 1900s used these weapons just like this to subdue inmates because they didn't leave a lot of bruising.
Oh,
seriously.
The trash can around the head. Oh!
Damn.
Dent's being left in that trash can.
Would you look?
Dallas helmet.
Look at Nick. Or is that Matt?
That's Matt.
That's Matt?
Tough to tell. He doesn't have numbers on his back.
It's tough to tell. One's got a helmet on, one's got a trash can on.
And now...
He got deep in the red zone. It took down two men with a Dallas Cowboy helmet. The Blue Star has never shined brighter.
Matt Jackson.
He's about to bonk with it.
Of his own.
Crack him in the head with it.
Oh, shot to the midsection. Santana Ortiz, of course, Giants fans.
This spat on the helmet. Total show of disrespect.
Damn.
Oh, look at this. Matt.
I was like, face tap. Oh, let's go. Locomotion. Oh, he's going to take him to the outside. Let's go. Oh, through the table. Like, just foot out. That was incredible. Oh, he went through one himself. Camera missed it. Oh, and it blew the fuck up. You could tell. the table. Yo, you called it. A lot of tables, and they all got put to use.
Bodies are broken. Tables are broken. Hearts may be broken, and we'll be right back. We're here, picture in picture.
That was like 3 tables in less than 10 seconds.
How much carnage in such a short span has happened in this match?
No mercy. Or will that they won the Super Bowl this year? I don't know. There's like no mercy keeping up with American football. Every table became the Spanish announce table all of a sudden.
Body into Nick Jackson's body and driving Nick through that table. He's the last man left standing here as he rolls Matt Jackson into the ring underneath the bottom rope.
Santana and Ortiz, two very proud and powerful athletes, without question.
And they wanted this match. They demanded this match.
And I tried to warn them. I don't know if they knew what they were asking for. But right now, they have the upper hand as Ortiz setting up another table on the outside. Grabbing Matt Jackson, he could be thinking
Popular Eagle supporter. Nice. That's so fun. That's so cool.
Oh my God, is he going to superplex him?
Oh my gosh. Yo, I appreciate Ortiz's shoe game though. Have very similar shoes. Not all 5 toes, but like I got flat foot shoes. Barefoot shoes, you could say.
The numbers are against him here, guys.
Yes. Santana assisted Senton. Look at the tandem.
Just buy every wrestling table for this match. Some say that GCW still can't get tables to this day. Ever since the Texas Street Fight incident.
Santana and Ortiz, great tandem offense, taking the fight
Alright,
directly
yes.
to Matt Jackson. And head first.
Oh!
The trash can lid just
Good shot.
or put you to sleep.
Both.
Oh, just going across the back of Nick. Carnage has been unleashed here.
You lots of tables.
This Texas street fight.
Actually.
It's wild and it's crazy deep in the heart of Texas here tonight, live on TNT. Who's going to win this #1 contenders match?
Like a fucking random. That was great.
Contenders are in a bad way.
Oh.
Santana and Ortiz, a great team. But can anyone equal the greatness
What are we
of the
doing
Young
here?
Bucks?
Oh, over Nick with the crossbody on the Santana.
He just had to do it.
Nick
Had to do it, Tony.
Going caution to the
gonna dive again.
Hiccup.
See, has a shot. Kid Bandit, 100%, 1000% Kid Bandit. I want to see Kid Bandit in AEW thriving. She'd be so awesome. Damn. Perfect timing with the yank, not gonna lie. Oh! Ooh, my goodness. Rick knocks the fuck out. The poor ref. Bro is deceased. And these two lads got beef. He's still wearing a cast because of Jake Hager.
Dustin Rhodes with revenge on his mind, teeing off on Jake Hager. And now, Matt.
This is the main event, yes. Texas Street Fight winner challenges for the tag titles next week.
Great tandem offense, as we have described the Young Bucks on many occasions.
Tandem offense, teamwork, those are the key words, JR.
You got it, yeah. No worries. I'm not a stickler about calling it the right name, just where it actually going there. I told myself once upon a time if too many people had an issue with the gimmicky names, we'd just change them to generic names, but there was never really that much of a pushback on it, so I just let it be. Exactly. Bro is slumped. Aubrey with her best little Nate impression.
Wow, great hustle by Aubrey to get down there.
An unofficial count of 9 on that more bang for your buck.
That's right.
Appreciate you.
Now got Aubrey chant.
Yeah, well. What you call
We'll definitely be viewing a recommendation after the stream.
Look at that neck.
Oh!
Another table. He tried to put his feet down on the apron, but they just went out from under him, and he crashed through the table.
And then Matt by himself with Santana and Ortiz.
Sometimes it seems like the Bucks like the odds against them.
They've really been against them their entire career.
Oh, exactly.
And they've overcome it their entire career.
You count them out, that just makes them stronger. They have proven it time and time again, but right now the numbers might be against them, Tony.
Look at the abrasion on the right biceps or triceps of Nick or Matt, that is.
Yeah, those trash cans, when they get bent, they
sharp edges.
Yeah, they create awkward and unnatural angles.
Honestly, yeah. It's like, oh, no street sweeper.
Oh, now the street sweeper through the trash can. Oh, 1, 2, no.
I know, I'm sorry. I just couldn't stop the pin the other way.
That was smart. It was also a touche because Hager did the same thing.
It also saved the match because I don't know if he was going to kick out from that.
I think you're right, Tom.
No one has kicked out of the street sweeper thus far. And Matt hasn't yet. If it weren't for Nick, Santana and Ortiz would be facing SCU.
I'm so glad to hear that,
Heavy artillery being brought into the fray.
It makes so worth it. You know, that's exactly what I wanted this to achieve. Is people getting a second chance to experience this for the first time.
Can you imagine how sore the Young Bucks are going to be within hours? It's going to get worse in the next several hours. This is assault.
It's going to be a horrific flight home for both of these teams, and they will have to try their best to recover in 7 days' time. A nearly impossible task.
It's looking like, though, that the Bucks are taking the worst of this right now.
Yeah, so now we got to see how deep
For
the
real,
Bucks will
like
dig to get back.
such an overused word. I'm not even using it in the Urban Dictionary context, but like there was such an aura around AEW at this time. And it's an air of mystique that just made it like something extra special. Is this a meme? Do we need a table counter for this match? Fuck a Texas street fight. It's a table street fight.
And then a bulldog right into the chairs. Man, that was explosive offense by Nick Jackson. Scintillating. 3 big shots and boom!
Bro was trying to use those chairs to get up, was not working out.
Sends Ortiz face first.
All legal. All legal, kids.
There you go. Uh-oh. Super kick him right through that steel chair.
The young Buckinator.
Yes, sir.
Driving the steel of the chair.
A sickening thud hanging over this arena.
Ironically, take years off your life.
The will to win. The will to be champions again.
Setting up. Oh, for a second I thought he was about to set up for a concerto. I was like, what?
Money match in progress right here tonight. Live in the Metroplex.
Oh, no, no, no.
Nick springboarding in. Meltzer driver.
On the chair.
And the cover leg one, secure. Over.
Could not get to it. The Bucks get the win. That's that.
Young Bucks next week.
I saw Santana getting up on the apron, but Bro could not get up very far. Agreed.
Corpus Christi, here we come.
Limited seats are still available. AEW.
I guess Cowboys don't suck.
Man, what a battle. Look at the bruises, the battering these guys took. You see all the evidence. There's DNA everywhere.
Abrasions, lacerations on all 4 men's bodies. The Young Bucks.
Very odd. What if that would look like?
This may have been their toughest test yet here in an AEW ring, and they have to turn it around and do it all again in 7 days' time.
And let's not forget the effort.
The way they're showing oh, okay, that's right, because they were jumped after. Well, not after. But during their entrance.
The #1 ranked tag team in all of AEW.
They wanted the match. They demanded a Texas street fight, and they gave us everything. Both teams did.
I'm glad this is kind of y'all's first rewind.
Right here on TNT in a week.
I'm glad we're slowly but surely getting some more eyes on this.
Tables that we destroyed. I don't have any idea. And that was a big play in the match. Inadvertent. Could cost him some money, though. You never know.
Yeah, the table spots were so funny. There's like 5 table breaks in this match. When next stream tomorrow night, we're doing Collision after all instead of No Compadre. Make no mistake, No Compadre is going to be a watch party on the Discord taking place immediately after Collision, which will only be about an hour after No Compadre itself starts anyway. So you won't have to avoid much spoilers for it, especially if you're going to be watching Collision, because we'll kind of have our attention there. And then, of course, Sunday, we're going to be going live for the first time on WM Plus with GCW America's Most Wanted. It is going to be the follow-up show, which is why you're going to want to make sure to catch that watch party tomorrow night. Of course, y'all, the Discord is where you want to catch that watch party, as well as you can catch any of the sidecasts and for any of the shows we watch, including the All Elite Rewinds here. That way you don't have to subscribe to some extra service, assuming you're not already a Max or AEW Plus member. And there it was, yeah. Stream appreciate y'all. Please do drop a thumbs up for those of you who haven't done so already. For those of you who tuned in a little bit later, maybe forgot to do so, whatever the case might be. Make sure that bell's always on for notifications. And again, check the pinned chat for the new channels link. I urge y'all to check that out. We've moved GCW and New Japan and possibly in coming weeks and months Stardom over there because that's going to work out a little bit better algorithm wise. Everybody will be able to get their notifications for what they're trying to watch along to a lot easier, especially because of how much wrestling we're going to be keeping up with. You're very welcome, Fred. Thank you all. I hope y'all enjoyed yourself. I appreciate all y'all taking the time to hang out, watch the graps. You know, I'm often trying to think of what else there is to say. So I'll just say y'all have a wonderful evening. Damn. You're very welcome. That always hits home. Because appreciate you. Y'all take care. And happy wrestling. Peace.